Dangerous.
You're an absurd proposition. Alright, let me pop the chat out. Just made homemade strawberry lemonade. Interesting. Made from real strawberries, lemons, and homes.
Most importantly, the homes.
Yeah, the home part is really hard to get down.
I mean, the lemon stuff was great. We got it from this great supplier. They call themselves Aperture Science.
Damn.
I always struggle at the made part.
I just shift my eyes left and right. It's like everybody else knows, right? No, no. Okay, thank God. Please leave.
Oh, no.
Hey, USA, thank you for the tier 1 for 38 months. Much appreciated.
Intel used video coding.
Yeah, I was gonna
they
say,
got
if you're wondering
PS5.
why the video code looks weird here, because I think this is pre-rendered.
It is.
Yeah, so it's a little funky.
Yeah, they sort of hard-coded it for 480i, and when you're in progressive mode, it kind of looks shit.
Yeah.
Like a really bad scanline filter.
Where are the
Could
FMVs?
be worse.
Funky
You know?
shine. Oh, how's it good? How's it worse?
The Last of Us cutscenes could be coded in 480p, even in the remaster,
Oh no.
because they're idiots.
What? Naughty Dog? Nah. They are artists.
And then Near Automata, it's even worse. The game runs at 60 for its target, but the cutscenes are in 30.
Christ. Sorry. It's rude. Agent, thank you very much for the tier 1. Yeah, we're gonna be going here in about a couple minutes. Just letting the stream warm up, so to speak. You know. Andy Akers, thank you for the Twitch
Damn, it
Prime
says
for
I
37
sound car
months.
and needs to.
What was that? Pat, you're coming a little crackly.
Huh?
You're coming a little
coming in?
crackly on my end.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
coming in a little crackly, son.
One of us. One of
No, he's not.
us.
He's not roboting.
Hold on, let me.
Just
try
connection, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds like static.
What's going on there?
Robots crackle too.
The robots cackle because the invasion has begun. NJ, thank you very much for the tier 1. Just got home from work, it's time to chill and watch the stream. Hope. Yeah, it's gonna be a very, very chillax Metroid Prime stream because we are continuing the Metroid 35th anniversary celebration. We finished Fusion yesterday, and now today we're starting Prime. I say starting Prime because it's definitely not going to be a one-session sit-through. This is 100% items and 100% scans. And we're playing on the original 1.0 version on Dolphin, because I thought, whatever, it doesn't take much to set up. And the only really hiccup we have, visually speaking, is the Meta Ridley fight, which is not until the end of the game anyway, so whatever. And I get to do Space Jump early, which makes exploration... I get to do... it just makes exploration a hell of a lot more comfy for this category that I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
No European
early
extreme.
space jump, really easy early ice beam, plasma beam. Oh,
Yeah,
And
so...
a few early JoJo artifacts as well.
That said,
oh yeah.
if there is something that I'm forgetting to scan, when it's not obvious, like obviously the obvious ones that is like, hey, dipshit, scan it now, is the Ice Shriek Bat, because they disappear after a while. There's the Aqua Drone in the Frigate Orpheon after it crashes. And bosses, obviously, are one and done. So, please just try to remind me to the best of my ability, because Prime is another one of those games that I don't 100% often. For both items and scans. I just play through the game. Because I love this game, but I don't, like, fucking fully complete it.
You see, I enjoy the game, but I'm also stupid enough to do 100% all items and scans on every run.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Fall Guys.
What about Fall Guys?
What they do now?
That was a game.
Yeah, it was. It kind of just fell off the
Yeah.
face of the earth.
As soon as Among Us came in, it just kind of died really hard.
It fell down.
Kind of sus to me.
My people. Among Us. Yeah. Fucking love
So
that
yeah, for
video.
this one we'll have the fusion suit enabled throughout the entire thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
those
a fun
Fall
fact,
Guys
so
are
Exterminator has gracefully given me his 100% save file, because I still have the save file from the Metroid United playthrough that we did, but fun fact, I never hit A after the mission complete screen, and it never saved. So, I have the Fusion file from yesterday, but I never hit yes on the would you like to save your progress screen for Metroid United, so I have the Impact Crater file, but it's not technically finished. So, but thankfully, Experiment gave us the file, so we can start. We're doing Metroid Fusion soon. We're playing the Fusion. We're continuing off where we left off with Fusion, because Prime is a sequel to Fusion. No, it's not, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, like not even close.
It's not even close.
So if you're wondering, A file was my just casual 100% run of the game.
Yeah.
File B was Linky's stream from last year, because I had to rebuild his entire save file in about 2 hours, and file C will be John's.
Yeah. So, F92DS, to answer your question, that was the original intent. I was going to use the MGBA integration on Dolphin. We got it working. And that's when we found out, oh, my file on Prime is not technically finished. But Experiment gave me his file, which already had the Fusion Suit unlocked, so we don't have to do that. But the MGBA integration is very promising, because I'm sensing a fucking Four Swords adventure at some point.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
I want to get that off. I want a full 4-player run of that. That has been on my bucket list for nearly 20 years now.
Absolutely, I have to agree.
The other ones I really want to get is eventually like link cable for GBA stuff, like between other GBAs working.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's a thing yet. Yeah, if it does, I would love to do like Kirby and the Amazing Mirror with 4 players and stuff like that.
I think that does work on MGBA standalone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's had GBA compatibility since 2009, but that was relying on TCP protocols, which are ancient as hell, as all hell. So, no, thank you. And second of all, it was based on VBA.
Oh man.
No, thank you.
Mateo, thank you for the bits. First off, no, I have not had time to take X Fusion because, fun fact, after the Twitch streams are done, I'm doing things immediately after. I am not really relaxing or winding down because streams in a way are my time to wind down. Afterwards, it's either, all right, let me check on the video rendering here, or let me check on, should I start the script tonight?
Check OnlyFans again.
Yeah.
Man, it's weird seeing Samus so thinned down with the Fusion.
The rig is very lanky. We talk about this every single time we play Prime, but the rig on Samus is very lanky. Like, she's never been so damn noodle-limbed. I know these are not needed, but I like to do it anyway. I'm paranoid.
Oh, Dread's pretty close. But of course, that's on purpose.
Also, just making sure, is that crackly thing going on?
Yeah, it's gone. You sound fine.
Yeah,
Okay, good. Yeah, I just disabled. I just went back to my mic natively instead of using voice mod, so won't be able to use soundboard or anything tonight. But oh well.
Oh yeah, Various Suit Fusion on Prime is ugly. Well, then again, Varia Fusion in general is just ugly. So
see, that's one of the things I'm really hoping for, like the Dread suit to have a better Various Suit equivalent in that game, because yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of either of the Fusion Suit upgrades, honestly.
You don't what?
First missile scan coming up with the Parasite.
yeah, the Parasite's coming up in the map room. Well, they're here too. Yeah. One section. Let me scan you real quick, because these are exclusive to the Orpheon, aren't they?
Yep, they're exclusive to this sequence and nowhere else.
Nowhere else. Okay. Yeah. So we're already getting our one and done scans out of the way.
Is that Crate?
No, that's did you say Crate or Craig? Because both are valid.
Crate. Craig. Craig's cousin, Craig.
Yeah.
I mean, they do also count, but, you know, get it out the way early.
I was like, no, there's not. Yeah, this game has missable scans. It's a pain in the ass because, you know, when you think about 100% for Metroid games, you just think of items, and you can never miss items. You know,
revision NCSC 1.0. Also, remember to scan the map station.
Yeah. They're limited. Everything here. I love how Samus's shoulders are just cold. It's
mean, he just came in from the depths of space.
Yeah.
You think those are like cooling engines in her various suit, the shoulder pads?
You see, little did we know that that power suit in this decade was running on 2 Xbox 360s and the PS3. They needed that kind of cooling.
Anything that's not red is not important for lore and all that sort of thing. So
yeah, it's fluff.
I mean, that's how you build lore, though. Again, we're talking about Dark Souls as the Metroid of Prime games. What?
Wait.
Johnny Humorous is asking, I wonder how the Prime series will work with the Switch Pro controller. I mean, for Prime 1 and 2, I'd imagine it shifts pretty well to the Pro controller. It's Prime 3 that is kind of the interesting thing to think about.
I'm wondering, would they switch to like gyro controls or how?
Probably gyro, yeah.
No, explain.
What do you mean? Explain what?
How are the controls like in the original and the trilogy on the Wii?
I mean, what do you mean? As in,
like pointer and stuff like that?
Like, is it pointer? Is it gyro? Like what?
Oh, it's pointer. It's pointer.
Well, it's pointer. In,
okay. Sir, I wasn't sure if you're like taking the piss out of the conversation because sometimes I can't tell with you assholes.
I'm like, actually. Okay, so out of my Metroid experience, the only ones that I've really even touched have been Fusion, Other M, Super Metroid, and Prime 1. Now, the issue is that...
Physical scan, that red one.
Yeah, I got it.
Fusion and Other M, I have beaten. But I could not get into Super Metroid because it was too floaty for me.
Don't forget to scan
I got it.
Prime is giving me motion.
Right, calm down, Mom. I got the basic shit.
You got the missile, but you didn't get the turret, honey. That's it. No pancakes for you tonight.
I got the turret earlier.
Okay, well, we'll boot you then.
Yeah. Where's the Metroid 1 enemy? Is it here?
It's hidden in one of these
the hopper?
Yeah, the hopper.
If it's the hopper, it's in one of these doors that's like moving with angry noises coming out of it. You know, where we keep all the trolls after we ban them.
Yeah, playing Prime gives me motion sickness.
You say I heard crime.
Metroid.
Playing crime gives me motion sickness. This is why I'm not a convict, because it makes me fucking sick. No, literally, it's not about ethics. It's just that it literally makes me sick.
You criminals make me sick.
Oh, you meant literally. Someone should help this man. Kira Queen, I'm doing this on Dolphin with a Gamecube controller. Just plugged right into the PC. Well, using the Gamecube adapter. Because you do that, and the game works just like it does on the Gamecube, and it's fantastic.
Yep. So I will say, like, Dolphin's coming a long way with, like, controller compatibility and stuff like that. Now we can get full Wiimotes with Wiimotion Plus working, like, natively into Dolphin. It's awesome.
You have no idea how much of a pain in the arse it was to get Wiimotion Plus working in the early days.
Yeah.
Like, we had to hack job that because there was no documentation on how that fucking thing worked.
Hey, Robert, thank you for following. I appreciate it. I acknowledge your comment.
And now on like Switch, on Citra, now you can like use a Pro controller and you could use the gyro controls in that to do the motion controls for like 3DS and stuff like that.
Yep, works really well with the Zelda remakes on there.
Yeah.
Why not use Prime Hack? Because, what are you talking about, like widescreen support and all that? No, because I played Prime as originally designed. I mean, on a Dolphin emulator.
We can force the GameCube version into widescreen. I just don't know how well it'll react to it, because some games play nicely, some don't.
I do remember one time seeing like an ultra-wide monitor hack of Prime 1. I do want to try it at some point, considering I have one of those now.
Because the way you do widescreen on GameCube is the 6th gen systems have a draw distance. Everyone thinks, oh, it's 640 by 480, right? Technically, it's 720 by 480. But there's a little area on the outside of 640 by 480. We call that the danger zone. Because you're not supposed to, by most people's guidelines, draw anything or show anything outside of 640 by 480. So by just moving those goalposts around and just say, oh, you ain't play 640 above it? Nah, 720. You give it the illusion of actual widescreen. It's still anamorphic, so you still have to stretch it manually, but it's as best you can get it. The problem is, since they based it around that 640 by 480 resolution, that means they might have, got extreme coaling on the edges. 2D elements usually weren't built for it. Oh, hey, Paracycling, how you doing? That's nice. Anyway.
Did you scan it?
Yeah, I got it. You have to scan it in order to get the quick kill.
Good old missile spam. Press Y-A, in a nice rhythm.
Did you get up on the Hydra?
Is this the only game where you can do that? Did Prime 2 Prime 2 got rid of it because of how the way missile loadouts work differently.
Yeah, in Prime 2 there's a slight more of a delay, so you can't spam it anywhere near as quickly as this. But then again, if you want to kill something fast in Prime 2, it's just Dark Beam, Charge Shot, Missile, Did.
Even faster missile spam. Hold C-stick down while missile spamming? Why C-stick down?
C-stick down.
Because that's weapon switching. Yeah, beam changing. But I don't have any other beams.
Maybe it's like something where it cancels out like
That's
lag
what I'm
or something
thinking.
like that.
I was thinking maybe it cancels something out.
I just had a horrible thought.
But
Prime Trilogy with Labo support.
Yeah, cardboard Samus helmet.
Yeah. The stupid VR.
I am the Metroid.
Now I can morph ball in first person. Wait, no.
Oh god.
no,
Remind me of those stupid generation attacks that have been going around of like first person modern Sonic, and I hate
Oh,
them
I hate it. It
so-
gives me a headache. I can't do it.
I know.
Like, I saw the
It's
Sky
like,
Sanctuary one. I was like, I can't finish watching this.
It's like, I'm fine until he jumps, and then I'm like, nope.
That's how I feel playing Prime. Oh no, it's just older first-person games. Give me horrible motion sickness.
Yeah, the Sky Sanctuary Generations first-person mod legit gave me it hurt my eyes. I couldn't watch it.
Yeah, I just...
And I'm talking about something that, like I was watching on my phone. Like the screen that wasn't even at max res.
Yes, I'm allergic to boomer shooters.
I think the only thing we have left here is the grapple points. Can we scan those now?
Not now, no.
Not now.
They're a separate scan of the frigate.
Hello?
And we got our energy packs and all that sort of thing. Hey, Trav, how's it going, man? Oh, Trav, you're coming in a little low.
Fuck.
Oh no, I guess it makes sense. The only reason why I like modern day shooters is because they're all blurry and dull and gray, so I don't get motion sickness from them.
Yeah. I can't get sick from something that bores the shit out of me.
I can't get sick if it doesn't look like it's moving.
I've tried to get crushed by this thing, but you can't.
No, you cannot. You just get pushed far enough. But that's it. It's just a good. Hell, I mean, but you know, you couldn't convince my fucking 13, 14-year-old self that like that thing's gonna kill me.
I don't know how to be louder.
Well, you sound fine now.
Oh, okay, that's good. I
Yeah,
didn't do
maybe you're just farther away from the mic.
No.
How am I coming in for my audience, by the way? Because I noticed the fusion stuff sounded just fine. Now, I still don't understand why the Super Metroid audio sounded so crunchy.
Crunch.
Crunch!
So when I joined the call, everything connected to my computer through USB just stopped working for a second.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh.
Sounds like power issues.
You're a power issue.
Damn right I am.
I'm an issue that's powerful.
The Nintendo Power issue?
Oh damn, you guys just started. I was
Yeah,
like,
we
oh, I
literally
wonder
just
what
started.
Yeah,
I
we
wonder
just
what's
started.
going on in this server. Oh, they're live. Let's see what's happening.
We're playing Metroid Doom.
The Fusion Various suit looks like
No, we're
ass.
playing Metroid Combat Evolved.
Well, we're about to get a better color.
Oh no.
That's better.
Much better.
Relief.
Yeah, thank you, Explosion. You got rid of that garish color scheme. Oh, wait, hold on. Not the missiles. No, the charge. You didn't have to take that. Wait, hold on. Wait, go back. Undo.
Oh, wait, this isn't the
I
PAL
got-
/ trilogy version, so we don't get the unique voice lines in here where they go, missile malfunction.
Oh, that's right,
Morph ball
yeah.
malfunction.
Was that only
the
PAL, or is that
PAL
Japanese too?
That was PAL in Japanese.
That was
and then
PAL
it
in Japanese,
integrated
okay.
back into the trilogy.
Where's my cloud backup?
I got better colors, but at what cost?
And of course, there's also new entry in logbook. Although because I couldn't really understand that well when I was younger, I heard "you Kool-Aid."
Wait, what the fuck?
I have no idea what the one I'm thinking of is supposed to say, but I always heard beacon be beat.
It's supposed to say new
It just starts
entry.
beatboxing.
Yeah.
It's she's saying new entry in logbook. I just heard it as new Kool-Aid in book.
It reminds me in Sonic Heroes, like, you know, oh my god, it goes like worthless consumer models, like kind of deal. I had a friend whose sister always heard it as weightlifting supermodels.
Fuck yes.
Weightlifting supermodels.
Supermodels.
Yo, Jason, is that a picture of your car?
No.
I hope not.
First off, when did I become white?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jason, you're white.
I didn't even see that.
Good grief, he's white. Yeah,
Too much
so
lotion.
first off, if you're just joining in, welcome aboard the Metroid 35th Anniversary Celebration. We are now in Metroid Prime. We're playing through every Metroid game in chronological release order. Not chronological order, but chronological release order. So after Fusion yesterday, we're playing Prime now. And all these playthroughs are 100% items, and in the case of Prime, Prime 2 and Prime 3, and I guess Prime Hunters, these are 100% scans too, so we are scanning everything. It's a very casual, very relaxing playthrough. It's going to take multiple sessions. I'm shooting for at least 3. I'll just sit down and have fun, because we got a long way to go. That said, though, we are playing 1.0 on Gamecube, so we can get
Time to
early,
break it!
Yeah, it's time to get early space jump.
Early jump.
Oh yeah, it's that time of the night. Let's go.
I never get it on my first try.
Scan jump. Oh,
I was expecting you to actually just get it then on first try by, you know,
Yeah, me too.
anti-jinxing yourself.
Yeah, it's because I'm live streaming myself. Yay! Alright.
There you go, second time's the charm.
Yeah.
How many hours per stream? About 2.5 hours, sometimes 3, but tonight's likely going to be just 2.5 because I have UCOB at 9 o'clock tonight. Hopefully.
Leave min.
Yeah. Kind of bummed that we aren't speaking the scan logs. I understand that, JJR, but we'd be here for fucking 30 hours if I did.
God.
So it's one thing that I heavily encourage those that are thinking of playing Prime for the first time. Do take the time to read the scan logs, because that's how you're getting the lore and story out of this game. It's really fucking immersive gameplay.
Now, Johnny, I always wanted to ask you, for like Prime 1 for the build-up, were you following this game, like, of its development and stuff like that?
Not
before it
development,
released,
I just follow through game magazines. I just knew like it's the first 3 Metroid game.
I found it at Blockbuster.
Yeah, and of
'Cause
course,
I-
this game came out in Q2 2002, and I wouldn't get my GameCube until 2003. So there was a matter of even if it was coming out, if I was following it, I wouldn't be able to get it for a while.
Because I definitely was always fascinated when looking back at Prime 1 of just like hearing that people were not happy when this game was first revealed.
Yeah, because it was like fucking FBI. That I do remember is like people were not happy about this game being an FPS. It's like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't Samus. Samus ain't it?
And then the game came out and everybody just shut up immediately. Like,
Yeah, it's like, oh wow, this shit slaps.
have you
Yeah,
seen
nice
those?
one.
Damn, Retro Studio got hands.
and they put them all in this
I'm gonna
cannon.
activate this Hank, otherwise it's never going away.
Yeah, I
Have
might
you
want
seen
to
those
just turn the hit thing
screenshots
off.
of back when the game was going to be a third-person shooter? Looks weird.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen those before.
You mean
The
just like
mushroom-
Halo?
Oh yeah, we can scan the mushrooms, but we can scan the mushrooms in the Trails of Ruins too. So
Yeah, we're good there. Okay, now hopefully, if we go
Yeah,
up here,
it was
if
originally going to have a third-person camera, but they switched it to first-person.
no, first person works better for this one. What were you saying, Experiment? Hopefully it doesn't
we,
what?
okay,
Soft lock?
okay, game. Hopefully you don't crash on the way up this
Stop
elevator.
that! Stop that! Don't
then-
jinx it.
I can't help it.
Oh,
For some
God.
reason, in the early versions of this game, they used a fast loading routine, and it crashes in the Chozo Ruins every once in a blue moon. They fixed it in PAL and NTSC 1.2 onwards by slowing it down.
I should turn off hints, but whatever.
There's been a seismic disturbance at the ruin site. Oh boy, are we going to skip the Hive Totem again?
We can't. So,
Oh no, you actually can.
well, I don't
You
want
only
to.
need
Well, because more accurately, I don't want to.
That's fair.
Oh, whoa. Hey, you want to see something that looks kind of cursed but kind of cool?
Post it in
Myself in the
general.
mirror.
Yeah.
This is what the Phazon suit is.
Whoa, what the
Oh yeah,
hell?
God, it's been a long time since I've seen that one. They changed the coloring on that because the artists weren't happy because it didn't have an evil look to it, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Boo.
So they had to
I
go back to the
understand,
drawing
but
board.
Kind
and
of
recolor it.
reminds me of the color scheme. Kind of reminds me of System Shock, honestly.
Honestly,
I see that.
it's reminding me more of the corruption suit in 3.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
here, look at this. This is what the arm cannon was supposed to look like. Everything else looks like it's about the
Can
same.
you post it in
but,
Twitch chat, please? Too?
Yeah.
Whoa! What is that
Oh,
Doom-looking
oh.
gun right there? What the hell is that?
God no.
Look at the rocket launcher, though, or the missile.
The rocket launcher.
I won't lie, the missile thing kind of looks cool, just
yeah,
not
that-
very Samus-like.
That's Oh, did I scan it already? No, I couldn't have, because it's the first time you see it. Get out of the way.
Let's see.
You know, it actually kind of reminds me of Farah's rocket launcher.
Yeah!
From
Yeah, I
Overwatch?
can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how it loads in, like, from the top and kind of deal. Yeah, I can see it.
Bees.
Should be able to. Yep, war wasps and the war wasp.
There are
hive.
bees in the room. Yeah, you gotta scan the bees and the bees hive. Go away, bee.
Oh god! Oh,
Actually,
what
no, let me
is
get that
that?
saved. It's very liberal playthrough. Don't really need it, but still, it's safe.
Oh, Samus, why?
Yeah, there was the unused material.
You know what? Maybe I
was
could
so
tell. Maybe
fascinating.
I could see why people thought this game was going to suck.
Oh my god, that is fucking cursed! Holy shit! What the shit? What? Hold on.
You know, I almost thought that was from Dead Space.
Wait, so what's the context for this face?
I'm guessing it's supposed to be for the helmet.
Yeah, it's the helmet
Of like what would
reflections.
be reflected back on the
All
helmet.
right. So
These ones were unused and just pulled from the game files.
right.
You know, I can't imagine why they weren't unused.
I'm posting that. In chat,
Oh my god, Samus, no, Jesus Christ, no,
oh
stop
my
the
god,
guys.
Now
You are-
just key out the darkness and put it on your own face.
I can't put it above the webcam. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, just like take like a chroma key thing and just remove the black.
No, it's better
No,
that way.
I like it cropped.
Yeah.
Are you alright, Samus, in that second
Oh,
one?
you
I
piece
see
of
10
shit!
babies.
The
Fucking
baby.
bee
The
just
baby.
it's ambushed me.
Hey, are you in the save room?
Yeah, I know.
Having lots of fun.
What you doing?
these are
Saving.
different
Oh,
types,
hiya.
It's just a little bugger boys you already
Yeah,
scammed
the
in the
little
other
scanner
room.
thing, yeah. Oh, I get a little paranoid with these guys because I've had a couple of times where I decide, oh, I'm gonna shoot as many as I can as I'm walking through them, and I can went for 99 to death because I hit too many of them. Literally can't pick up any of these things because I don't have the charge beam. Where's the mushrooms at?
The
I gotta
down.
scan the seaweeds and the mushrooms are here. That's toxic water. I can also
Did you
break that
also-
wall too. Yeah.
Last concept art I'll share.
Did you also scan the missile door?
The missile door, no,
Whoa,
not
what
yet.
the hell?
Oh, because I haven't gone through a missile door yet. Because I'm technically not supposed to have them now.
There's one like right behind you, and that's for the map station.
Yeah, they know what they will do it now.
Yeah, that looks like a Doom enemy if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Design kind of reminds me of the Prime 2 version of the Space
Yeah,
Pirates.
yeah. It looks like that idea was reused in Prime 2.
I love people just coming into the stream now and just like, hey, what?
You look a little different, John.
Hello, this is what happens when plastic surgery goes horribly wrong.
Don't.
This is your
You're
brain.
horribly
This is your
right.
brain on face off.
Is this just like a morph ball shortcut, or is there a missile in there?
There's a missile in
There's a
there.
missile.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
missile.
Oh, don't die yet.
No,
Alright.
no, no, don't perish.
Hold up.
Okay, now you have the right
Now you
to
can
die.
perish. Okay. You scan them. Or I can.
I never get
yeah.
the bloody points of those things.
The concept art for Mother Brain looked fucking wild in this game.
I remember the one for Kraid. I don't remember.
Everybody
the
remembers
one
Craig
for
because of that
Brain.
fucking dome he has over his head, which looks
Yeah.
stupid.
Alright, I lied. I'm gonna post more concept art.
Whoa! Huh.
Samus on the right for scale.
Can we get that
Jesus
unused phasing
fuck.
suit and phase-on beam in chat? Is asking Ramu.
Unused phase-on beam?
He's unused phasing suit and phase-on beam in chat.
Oh, the face on two and
The
the
face-on suit, yeah,
gun.
So
You know,
obviously-
the concept art at least kind of looks like the Aurora unit in 3. A little bit.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to scan this thing because this here.
yeah, you gotta scan the totem and the RAM wall.
Trev, please stop.
Do I have to scan? I don't have to scan the amount, right? It's just the
No,
totem.
no, no, no.
Okay.
It was just the base.
I don't see anything, but...
I don't know if anyone saw it when we did this in Metroid United, but I'll explain. If you do enough sequence breaking and you come through here after getting the various suits, so you've killed Flaga or whatever its name is,
Yeah.
the cutscene will play, but the water won't rise. So that means you can just go to the door where you're supposed to come from and leave.
Just like.
You can skip the entire boss.
Yeah, you better run.
So normally what I'll do is I'll sequence break enough to come through this way backwards so I can get all the items on the first run, and it's like, oh hey, Hive Totem, how you doing? I'm just going to scan you, your enemies, that's nice, okay, thanks, bye.
I mean, I found the unused phase-on suit colors, if that's what that person in the chat was talking about.
What was
I
the
think
original unused colors?
It was more like teal and purple.
Really?
It's kind of closer to Dark Samus's colors, except not as evil looking.
Maybe the remnants of Metroid Prime is like just the remnants of the phase-on suit color they had in mind.
Because it was like it's in the game files. I'm guessing that the change to the black and red was fairly late.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Which, if I could change one thing, it would be changing the phase-on, like change the red to blue with the phase-on suit, and that's really it.
Yeah.
Because the red doesn't really make sense to me personally.
Yeah. Especially because Phase-On became kind of known for blue
Like I know
later
that
on.
I know that there's that red phase-on in the Impact Crater, but
It only shows up there
Yeah.
and nowhere else.
yeah. But it looks so cool. It does look cool. But
Surprised
the
it never. Surprised never got used as like a color for Samus or Dark Samus in Smash. Now that I think about it.
I
Do we have
mean,
Morph Ball already?
Not
had
yet.
the
We're on the
dark-
way to get there now.
Oh, okay.
Which, because we
they
got Space
had-
Jumper, we can't just ignore the boss, but I need the scan entry. Hey, anyway, Pirates, thank you for the gift bomb. There was a gift bomb earlier that I failed to acknowledge when it happened, but I did see it, so thank you very much, whoever did that. I'm sorry about that. I was a little, like, my hands were a little tied to make sure everything was sounding okay, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Get out of the way, B. Ow, my ass. So yeah, if you're just new here and you're a new sub, either you do sub to the channel or you got a gift sub and you want access to the sub Discord, you need to integrate your... You need to synchronize your Discord and Twitch accounts together. There's no traditional invite because it's not a traditional Discord. So that's how you gain access to it, and Nightbot right there has an FAQ on how you can do that.
And then you need to make sure to link it to your Tesla
Yeah.
while running Doom on it.
Yeah.
hey,
Preferably a
With
mini
ray
fridge as
tracing.
well, yeah. With ray tracing on. Never mind, fuck that.
Yeah, you can play Doom with ray
I'd
tracing
rather,
on your Tesla.
press my luck with that fucking Amazon MMO and brick my card.
I'll just stick to playing the.
wait, what is this about bricking cards? I've heard about that earlier.
It was
You
posted
take it,
earlier in
Jason.
general.
Yeah, so Amazon has a MMORPG called, I think it was like New World. And for whatever reason, it was bricking E EVGA 3090s,
Whoa.
which is
That's
like
very
the
specific.
top of the line card right now.
Yeah.
And there's no real reason as to why it's doing it so far. No one knows if it's specifically just an issue with EVGA cards or if it's an issue with the game itself. Because, you know, not many people have 3090s that they're rocking.
Oh no, not a
Oh,
free
no.
fence.
But
Whatever will we
no.
do?
There we go.
Hey, Shay.
Hey Shade, how's it going? Oh Lord, it's been 42 months anyway. Halo, look, I can finally view Twitch streams with the laptop. With the laptop overheating? We mean without the laptop overheating?
Yeah!
I was gonna say, yeah, set it on
Hoping that's
fire!
about-
Lap warmer.
Fucking, yeah, okay, it's without. It was a typo.
Jade, with or without drawing?
Hey, let's not get too ambitious. want to hear some weird shit, apparently there's folders in the game to imply that there was going to be a beam combo for the Phazon beam at one point.
A beam combo. Oh, so like something you could like the flamethrower, the super missile, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Maybe it's just called the hyper beam.
God, probably.
Hey, Fuentes, how's it going? Excuse me. Yeah, the Samus gift won't be there forever, but it's like I don't feel like taking it down now.
Yeah, we'll replace it with a different one.
Yeah.
There's 2 in the chat.
I don't need to fight this thing.
nah, you can just.
'Cause I can just jump over the wall, yeah. But it's like, whatever. He
Uh,
came at me
someone in
first with
chat-
the knife.
Someone in chat saying Prime 1's still the best looking GameCube game. It's still definitely one of the best looking for me. I'm not sure if I would call it the best one.
No, because I would say, like, as much as I don't like Prime 2 over Prime 1, I think Prime 2 still looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Like, I always say, honestly, for me, my measuring stick on, like, the GameCube's graphics is always, for me, Soul Calibur 2. Because I still think that game looks fucking phenomenal after all of these years for me. That's always usually my measuring stick on GameCube.
What about Metal Gear Solid?
Oh, that is right.
Yeah. Damn it. Shut up.
But I would still say I think I like how Soul Calibur 2 looks overall more.
I can't stand
For
Spider
me,
Ball
I would
tracks
say.
yet. Rip Smiley Samus.
Oh yeah, Prime 4 is gonna look good if you squint at it.
Well, no, I mean, like I've said it a few times. I'm so excited for Dread as well because Metroid's really one of the Nintendo franchises that I think is going to benefit so much from the jump to HD kind of deal.
Oh, yeah.
More than a lot
Especially
of
whenever
other
you run it in
franchises.
4K on your Steam Deck.
I didn't need to go this way because I got Space Jump, but whatever.
It'd be October yet, guys.
No, it's not October yet. I got too many things to do right now. October can wait a little bit.
Yeah. I had a.
That's why.
I woke up in a panic because it finally set in that it's July.
That's the end of July.
John, question: How busted do you think Prime would be if Spider Ball could work with any wall? Very busted.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can go out of bounds with that immediately. So yeah,
There's a reason why stuff like Space Jump only lets you jump 2 times in this game, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's any more, we call that moon jumping, and that's cheating.
Yeah, I've done moon jumping too with the action replay for this game, not for shits and giggles, and it's like, wow, this is very boring.
It's almost like there's nothing outside.
I'm gonna stay indoors and play more Metroid Prime.
I don't know. I thought space jumping would be a little more grandiose than moon jumping.
I mean, just set the
I
speed
have to
volume
scan
of
you,
how
damn.
high you go up, you can make it happen. Or you can use disable the limiter on Mario spinning around on a rope in sunshine.
Oh, I love
that one.
I just mean in terms of like the words themselves.
I gotta scan the Venom lead too.
When I think of moon jumps, I think of slightly larger than normal jumps.
The only way
And when
you
I think of
can
space jumps, I think of just leaping off from planet to planet.
See, I'm thinking of that gif of what's his name from the second Hobbit movie, where it looks like it's badly CG'd when he's jumping down like what looks to be a broken bridge.
I have to be above this to even scan this thing. You know
You
what?
can't
Let's
scan
go.
that clump of toxic weed. It's got to be the ones above it.
Yeah. Let me get the Reaper at the very least.
Hey, these things. I love murdering them with
Yeah.
the plasma beam.
That particular set of Venom weed is unscannable
Why can't you scan the venom weed?
because the game says I can't.
That's fucking quarter talk.
The game says I can't.
Yeah.
You want to scan every
We don't
little
like
block
rules
of the
around
planet.
How much time is so far?
We just started like 20
for
minutes
like
ago.
30
Yeah.
minutes, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
rolling
cool.
for 39 now.
My nephew just got a partial scholarship to Roman Catholic for his high school.
Oh, congrats.
Nice.
So how you doing? Just kind of derailed the conversation there.
I'm just good.
Yeah,
You got-
no. It was like I didn't really have anything to fall off of that.
Nice, but I kind of prefer my vegetables be atheists.
Like,
Is there
God.
atheist VeggieTales? I guess that'd be no. I guess no. Actually, you know what? You know what? Actually,
Well,
I guess that'd be Sausage
well,
Party,
no.
wouldn't it be?
Actually, well, okay.
Might
There was, I think, after the original creator lost the rights in a legal battle, they started removing like more of the Christian stuff from VeggieTales. So I guess that could be atheist VeggieTales.
Is that why, but is that why people gravitated towards VeggieTales, like for as a children's show because of
Well,
like,
no.
the
Well, I
religious
think it was
beliefs and
just
all
more
stuff?
that it just happened to have it, but like VeggieTales was still a good cartoon on its own kind of deal, so it had
okay.
kind of the benefits of both.
Oh, okay,
for
okay.
I have,
Oh,
I
Bob,
have
the
fond
tomato caught you
memories.
sitting.
I have fond memories of watching VeggieTales as a kid. And,
It was never
I'm-
on my house, even when Elliot was a little kid, because we just watched. We're strictly Nick Jr. and Cartoon Network.
Well, I don't think it ever ran on
Yeah,
cable. I think it was just strictly through
Yeah, it
VHS.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's probably
Yeah.
why I didn't see it.
I remember the movie slightly.
Was there a movie?
The pirates that don't do anything.
No, there were two. There was the Jonah
There was
one,
two?
and there was there
was
was
the
the
Jonah
Jonah
one.
one, and then there was a pirate. Then there was the pirates that don't do anything standalone one.
Yeah, that was the Jonah one that I remember. I used to. I think I
so-
owned that one actually.
No. Go away, Reaper.
And then
Go
Reaper,
away.
no reaping. Reaper.
the thing I don't get is that they could drive in cars, but they have actual regular porcupines in the world. I'm like, what?
I don't know.
Also, how did they drive a car with no hands?
The
They
same logic
mentioned
that,
that.
the same logic that allows Pop-Up Girls to pick up objects with their anatomy. So
Where's my dark and gritty Larry Boy reboot?
They mentioned that, but they actually wreck. They wreck the car from being shot through the windshield by a porcupine.
God.
God takes the wheel for them.
I keep thinking of that one fucking comment. Hey kids, you want to meet Jesus? Yeah. And then they drive off the cliff.
Hey kids, you want to be God early?
Jesus right now? Anyways, Charge Beam is cool.
Charge Beam was great. I missed it dearly after that explosion took away my fucking shit. It's not even just
Man,
because of the Charge Beam is amazing. I just love the fact that it can draw in pickups.
Which, man, when I learned that you could do that in AM2R, I freaked out. And it was just like, okay, Nintendo, I know you guys don't want to admit AM2R's thing, but the Charge Beam thing needs to be in every 2D Metroid from now on. That shit's incredible.
I mean, I think in the Mercury Steam games, they just sort of draw into you.
Yeah, which is fine,
Like,
too.
Yeah, naturally, yeah. I'm hoping Dread keeps that.
I wonder what Miyamoto thought of this game. It was Miyamoto's decision to make it first person.
Yeah. And I remember Miyamoto said it was like, you gotta think of yourself like a bug kind of deal.
What
Excuse
if
me?
you gave Samus a bug head? Doesn't elaborate and
I told you to stop eating my edibles, Miyamoto.
Sir, can you explain that in English?
Okay. If you guys can, please like look up the development history of Prime because it is fascinating.
It's
honestly,
very bizarre.
it's like this game barely got made, man. There was so much going
Just like
against it.
Halo.
Don't forget to miss
Mildred, thank you for the
the
bits. I
filter.
appreciate it, man. I need.
And
then they
no,
both
wait,
died
no.
after
I
3.
don't need bombs for this. I think I could just jump over the grating.
Oh no, I think you do need multiple bombs for the one above.
Do I-
Yeah,
Before we were
Oh
there.
yeah. There's just the gate here.
Yeah, you need the multiple bombs for that, unfortunately.
Damn it!
Now,
Damn it!
now, if we had like 10, 20 to 30 hours and we wanted to waste our time lives, we could practice getting Ice Beam right now, but
Wasn't Halo an RTS at one point? Yeah, it was planned to be an RTS from my understanding.
yeah.
And it was supposed to be a third-person game, and then
Yeah, they were supposed
Yeah.
to be on Macintosh, and then they realised no one worth their salt played bloody games on the Macintosh in the late 90s.
I'm
and
gonna
then
scan this too.
didn't Microsoft buy them out at that point?
More or less.
And then they're like, alright, make a game in 8 months.
Do it.
And then Microsoft said, "We'll never do that ever again." Proceeds to buy Ubisoft.
Yeah, they said they'd never do that again, but then they fuck. Ah, shit. I'm sorry. I was thinking, were you guys talking about Fable?
No, no.
No, just Microsoft buying companies.
Oh, because I was talking about when he said like he gave him 8 months. I was thinking of Fable's development cycle when he talked about that.
I don't know why
yes.
when Matt was like catching himself, I thought of the Sid Vicious promo. Where it's like it goes like, I'm sorry, let me start over. Oh, we're live, pal. I have no
Sid
fucking
Unity-
idea. Yeah.
Sid Unity was that kind of guy who could sell the Sid Vicious act until he opened his mouth.
Why did I do that?
If it's if it's a Molyneux game, I have a lovely saying for that. He'll promise you the Earth, but he'll only ever give you the moon.
Bow.
So Vicious was also the only person to not burst into laughter after the fucking Shockmaster. It's kayfabe, you gotta sell it, but no, fuck this. This guy fell on his ass.
People are mad that the Fallout games
Hey,
aren't fun
Sink, I
anymore.
appreciate the bits, man. Thank you very much.
Jesus.
And you get another variant. Of the
Oh yeah, well, I can
Lost
just stand on top of this dude, couldn't I? And just
There,
fucking
yeah.
snipe the shit out of him. Hi.
Wait, is it
Oh,
sniping?
come on,
if
man.
you-
That's not fair.
I don't know if that's sniping, John.
Wasn't very poggers of you.
Lulu la la loo.
That was quite the anti-poggers.
Do it again.
Excuse me. I mean, this is excuse me. That wasn't very cash money of you.
Man, one of my favorite sniper rifles in Battlefield 3 was a semi-auto shotgun.
I think it was Perfect Dog. I had a sniper rifle that could go through walls.
Yes,
I think, not 100 on that. Oh yeah, because they're limited.
See, I'm always reminded of Kid Icarus Uprising weirdly enough, because there was a weapon, I think Arm Club, that its charge shot would have the ability to like pass through like a wall as long as like one part of it wasn't. As long as like one part was exposed, it would go through a wall. So what you did in multiplayer was you hid behind a wall, and then you just throw that charge shot out of nowhere, and the guy's just like, what the fuck?
Okay, so the Chozo can't burn their trash anymore. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to get rid of your anime somehow.
And yes, in Battlefield 4, the Spaz 12 was a really reliable sniper rifle, even though it's technically a shotgun.
Shout out to the morph ball armor, just like starting as orange and then goes immediately blue.
Looks like a snail shell.
Why did the flamethrower have bombs?
I mean, hey, at least that flamethrower is more useful than the one we're gonna get later.
Yeah.
You say that, but I love flamethrower against Metroid Prime. I agree, it sucks everywhere else, but for that I make an exception.
I have never found a use for that goddamn thing.
No,
at
because it's
all.
fucking worthless, and it eats up missiles like a goddamn whore.
Exactly. No, that's better saved for the Ice Spreader and the Wave Buster.
I love Ice Spreader. Wave Buster is awesome too.
I'm a goddamn Ghostbuster.
Fuentes, am I ready to 100% Mario Sunshine again? That's if we reach our donation goal for Mario Oddities. That's $15,000. So if
And
you guys
if
can
we're
do that, then yeah, I'm spending that whole day fucking playing that game.
And if you're feeling generous enough to at least get us to 6,000, guess which poor fucker gets to play Hotel Mario on an actual CDI?
I can't believe you actually have a CDI along with Hotel Mario.
I've had it for like 2-3 years now.
Finally.
Just on the off chance it might be useful. Sure enough, come 2021.
Remember to save blue coins for last. Man, JC, you're such a coward.
Not actually getting them while you're doing the rest of the game. Casuals, honestly.
Yeah, so we're playing this off Dolphin, which, with exception to 2 instances, I mean, sometimes the game can lag a bit when you're on the map. The only sort of
Yeah,
hiccup
it's-
Prime has on Dolphin is during the Meta Ridley fight, where the aspect ratio starts squishing for no reason. Other than that, Prime runs near perfectly on Dolphin. Wait, I don't need... Okay, I can just go here.
Just gotta get an
Yeah, I was
order.
gonna say.
Because we can get the energy tank here, and then if we can be asked, we can come back here immediately after getting Wave Beam, hook the Spider Ball track, and just casually go back there early.
Oh, drunk stream sunshine. Hey man, if depending on how fast we raise 15K, I might make it drunk.
I mean, if it's 100% on the sunshine,
am I
that's going
doing?
to take us at least a solid 12 hours.
12 hours at least. The first time took me like 18, 19.
Yeah, I remember.
Ugh.
I think when you were doing that event, I actually pulled out one of my old bloody fall costumes, went out into town and tried to raise some money for you. I think you actually read the statement that was one of the HFC guys. I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah, we did it for. It wasn't the Nintendo.
Nintendo-thon.
Was it the Nintendo-thon?
I
Yeah,
think it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was the original time I did it.
it still
It's
probably
time
has
for
my.
a certified classic.
I think it still probably has my favorite, just out of context line from any of the charity streams. It's just like everybody's just going like, Johnny, you can put it down, like you can stop, and you're just like, I'll do it after I fucking die. Every time that makes me laugh without.
Oh
fail.
wait, you know what? Experiment, you were talking about getting Ice Beam early, and that involves a spider track, doesn't it?
Yeah, you need wave beam though. All you have to do is just rub against the spiderball track and just
Right.
carefully nudge the analog stick along it. You'll see you start slowly moving.
Yeah. We
It's
cannot
a
scan
really
Spider-Ball
easy
track
trick.
until we get Spider-Ball though. So
On. No.
for those saying that scan it now, we can't. We can, but it won't add to the log.
And it wouldn't be
Samus
worth
is just
scanning.
sitting there saying, "What the hell is this thing?"
Yeah. The hell is
It also
this?
wouldn't- It also wouldn't be worth doing anyway, because if we can keep that scan for as long as we can sort of skip part of Magmore Currents and get Plasma Beam nice and early as well, immediately after Ice Beam.
Yeah.
Which, getting that before you go through the Space Pirate section of Vendrana, makes it a million miles better.
That stream is very good depiction of a man's descent into despair.
Johnny, what do you think has been like the most delirious or insane you've gone in one of those charity streams?
Sunshine. Sunshine. Takes
Sunshine,
Yeah,
okay.
it's Sunshine. Sunshine takes cake. The only other time I got as heated, but not for nearly as long, is when we did 3D Land. I think it was for Platform Mania. And we did the final, the hardest level in the game, basically.
Yeah, the one with the
yeah.
special world.
Yeah, one of the
Champions
special
Road?
worlds.
Yeah.
That took forever, and I got really heated.
Oh yeah, because I remember I just came in and then you just started yelling. I was like, what the fuck? I think that was like right before I did Jack and Daxter for that one. I was like, okay, I'm gonna
man,
come
it's
in.
like that's all it is. Like obviously, there's just like there's the Poison River. Obviously, there's the Pachinko and the Sandbird and the watermelon thing. That's like those are things like it's the fucking blue coins, man. Like that shit legitimately pisses me off as a concept.
Only because you really have no way to track them.
Yeah, that's easily it.
For me, it was a mixture of that and the 100 coins, and frankly, half the shines you get just by playing the game normally. Greg was right. That game was like a roundabout way to play something 64 didn't really need.
Oh yeah, Pac-Man 2 for Pac-Man Fever when we did that last year also broke my soul because that was my first time playing that game and goof. All right, I think we're good to go. So let's head back to the tree.
Yeah.
Said Barks.
So, who's gonna be completing some Super Mario 64 levels in half an A press?
Have an A press blindfolded. I'm sorry, man. These standards are getting a little too high. I'm just gonna play the game casually. That playthrough is amazing, by the way. If you guys have not watched the latest Super Mario 64 run on GDQ, where the guy does 70 stars blindfolded, that is incredible. You should watch that.
I still think my favorite blindfold run of the past few years has been the Punch Out Wii one that they did a couple of years
back. That's a classic.
Vicus, this one Let's Player on the Something Awful forums actually played the entire game 120 stars with his feet.
Mike who? Because that sounds familiar.
No, not Mike. Vicus.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Mike. Yeah. Because I know that some of the speedrunners that I follow. I know that some of the speedrunners I follow spend time in Something Awful as well. So I like that there might be some intercross there too. I keep forgetting to turn off the damn HUD. Oh, not the HUD. No, don't turn off the HUD. Turn off hints.
Yeah, turn off the HUD.
Yeah, just play blind.
Samus, take the helmet off.
Let me see. Hint system. Good. Turn that off. Thank you.
The holy coveted Chozo GameCube.
Spoken of in Legends.
They say this one can actually run DVDs.
Ow, my ass! And my legs.
You think these rogue Chozos in Dread are all melee players with CRTs? I can imagine them being all melee players.
We can finally scan that.
Yep.
You know what really shouldn't be a luxury? Fucking washing machines.
I mean,
Everyone should have a goddamn washing machine.
I remember when I was
Sorry,
we didn't have one. We just washed it in the sink.
That was
No, thank
that
you.
came
I'm not
from a
that
place of
old-fashioned.
anger, I'm sorry.
Washing machine for clothes or dishes in particular?
Yes.
Oh, I still do my dishes
Every
the old-fashioned way.
house in the world, not just America, in the world, should have the opportunity to make dishwasher salmon.
Oh, for that reason.
Did you say dish? What? Hold on.
I heard
Dishwasher
dishwasher
salmon.
salmon.
That's what I heard. Like,
It's
Yeah,
a
I know.
delicacy.
My brain skipped the.
Well, no,
Shit, I
okay.
thought I heard that.
I remember Mythbusters episode about this. You can legit, like, they did put it as plausible, like, you can legit cook food in a dishwasher kind of deal, just how hot it gets.
You can.
well,
but
how hot
should
does a
you? The
dishwasher
answer is
get?
no.
Considering, because we have a dishwasher
Well,
here,
like,
and
I
I've never
remember
actually used a
Mythbusters, they were
dishwasher
able
before.
to. I remember for Mythbusters, they were able to make a lasagna with dishwasher. I think was.
I mean,
what
it would
they-
honestly just kind of depend on your boiler, really.
Oh, I'll be able to try Metroid Prime VR soon.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you can get something out of it. I no, thank you.
I do
Now,
not use the
Ali,
amount of
I'm pretty
boilers.
sure when we say they're using a dishwasher, they're just using the heat that can be generated in a dishwasher,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
actually soaking it in water.
Yeah, just like
Just make sure you use
steaming it
make sure
in
you use the proper
dishwasher.
Tide Pod.
Dishwasher salmon is an American fish dish made from the heat of a dishwasher, particularly from its drying phase.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did we learn this recipe from?
I don't know, I found it online.
From the RV cans of America is where we found it.
Okay, then Quark the Gourmet Guy. That sounds like you learned how to cook from a truck driving school.
Sounds like one of those like just like Food Network challenge like things of just like, oh, you don't have an access to an oven.
The cash
you gotta find
prize
another way to cook
is not
this."
available. We do have a dishwasher though.
I'm seeing a lot of confused, uncultured people asking why would you cook food in a dishwasher?
Again, it's not. You're not actually using the dishwasher for its intended purpose. You're just using
You're
the
using
heat.
the heat.
No,
You're using the
At this
heat
point,
generated
I
in the
am.
dishwasher. You are
At this
okay.
point,
Well,
I
I think
will.
you just might be a freak.
Put a fish in the dishwasher. I got dinner.
The dishwasher.
I hate the dishwasher. You ready for this song to loop for like
Yeah,
every
it
20
loops after
seconds?
every 20 seconds because it's bugged in the original release.
The sacrifices we make for early Space Jump.
I mean, this is just using the standard Muse X code library, so in theory you could splice it over from the earlier one if you know what you're doing.
Hey, I was gonna say, finish the goddamn scan. He's saying he'll use the dishwasher as a fish washer. Refer to frying pan based umbrellas for more info.
But if I only use my frying pan as a drying pan, I will dead.
This is a weird looking site there. Is it a regional variant?
Sounds like it sounds like
It's a loan.
Yeah, it's Talon. Oh no, what would it be called? I guess what would be the terminology? A Talonian? Talonian? Yeah.
Its speed took an absolute hit, but the rest of it though, Jesus.
I was getting into a
Please
conversation
don't
about it
fall
with
down the wrong way.
I think a few friends the other day. It's like because I think we were just on a conversation of just like most annoying Sonic enemies, and slicers obviously came up, and my friend Jason, other Jason, was basically going of just like, I don't think slicers are bad, but there's one that I absolutely despise the placement of, and it's the one where you're on the bounce pad going up, and it's right on the top of that ledge.
Yeah, if you're not holding down the jump button when you're going up those bumpers, you will run into him.
Even if you're holding it, it's like a 50-50 shot.
If you're holding down the jump button, you will overshoot him. That said, you're still not in control of your actions. So it's very likely you can get sniped. Get out of the way.
Me, it was always shell crackers that, for whatever reason, those were always the bane of my existence kind of deal.
Only because of the janky ass hitboxes.
Yeah. Because it would be like, I would be completely over the enemy and I would still get hit by him when it went over.
Yeah, because his hitbox doesn't disappear when its arms are extended.
Nope.
Yeah.
I love how dramatically he falls down.
There is a way you can quick
What a
jump this
diva.
thing.
Yeah, you can, since we have space jump, we can double jump to the bomb slots and activate them from there. I've attempted, I've attempted, and I've done it once, but I am very unreliable.
You sort of have to start right at the door when you first come in. You have to do that one legitimately, and then you sort of have to go counterclockwise around. So you go to the one to your right, you then do it on the right side of the morph ball slot. And that's just enough room for the hitbox.
Do you have to
trigger.
scan the tentacles starting the morph ball thing?
Yes, you do.
Did you do that?
What, the tentacles in the morph ball slot? Yeah, I already did.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like as bad as Resident Evil Revelations. Like, you got your camera out for everything. You have no idea what the hell you're actually supposed to be looking for half the time.
I blame my like boss design because my brain was defaulting to the final one of Code Veronica. What was the name of her again?
Electra.
There we go.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times in chat. Yeah, if you want to get Trilogy and you have a Wii U, you better do that now. We got a deal before you can't add funds to it
It's
anymore.
$20 on the Wii U eShop.
You can still add funds to the Wii U or 3DS eShop. You just have to do a roundabout method where you have to do it on the website now rather than the consoles. That's how it's been in Europe for like 2 years now.
Okay.
Europe.
Where's the log? Oh, the logbook. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, fuck you, Bethesda.
I'm not sure what order they chose for this in the base version, so it could be when it was implemented. It's certainly not chronological. Revive, face by Flagra. Where's your tentacle, honey?
Yeah, there it is. Flaga tentacle is not next to Flagra, and that can make you jump. Yeah, but I got the tentacle, so.
Yeah, they fixed it in PAL where they
Thank God.
organized it chronologically. And
Time to go back to yucky color.
Yeah. No.
I enjoy the fusion, but I accept the vomit.
Also, just it's this wonderful Samus T-posing, basically, around
Yeah.
this.
I am Jesus.
With a gun.
Alcohol.
The Bible
Zack-
too.
Zack Snyder just like, hold up a minute.
Zack Snyder's
I know. Avert your eyes, children.
Why did they choose fucking piss yellow?
I don't know.
I don't. Isn't piss? Yeah, I think to me, I think it's obnoxious as a
golden yellow,
highlight. I think it's as
maybe?
obnoxious as a highlight marker.
Fucking broccoli piss Brussels sprout. I forgot asparagus. That's it.
Fuck you. Oh,
Does someone say asparagus pea?
What the fuck? What is that Snake saying that?
Asparagus.
That's not like that's something Naked Snake would say. Asparagus pea.
Oh, I thought you said beam.
No, asparagus pea. He definitely said asparagus pea.
So what's the difference on playing this game on different difficulties? Is it just how much health you have?
How much damage you take and how much damage you deal, I think was the...
Oh, I
much.
hate that kind of difficulty.
Eternal.
It's,
And the only
simple
thing
to
you
the
get
point.
for doing it is the third concept art gallery, and that's it. And in this day and age, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what difficulty I want to play this game on when I review it.
I'm also.
Eternal.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
My
just play it,
asparagus
just play
key
it.
is alerting the guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll always play it for a review. I'll usually just play it on normal unless it's
Yeah,
a game
yeah.
like I'm really familiar with.
It-
Like for example, like Kingdom Hearts 2, I'll probably just do on critical. Just
I played.
that's what I'm used
It
to.
depends on the game because
Yeah.
the only time I think I've like said, man, I don't have the time, was Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. When I did Chain of Memories originally, I played the GBA and the PS2 remake. Riku mode playthrough I played on easy because I just wanted to get a fucking move on.
I mean, to be
have a
fair,
choice over it.
Chain of Memories you could just break in half anyway. So
That's
it
what I
doesn't
figured
matter
because
what
I did the
difficulty
Sora playthrough in normal and I was already using Lethal Frame everywhere and then Mega Flare.
you're on. Yeah.
But by Riku, I was like, I want to move on, so I just put it on easy.
I want to play different card games.
Yeah.
So, super missiles.
There is a when you see missiles. Is there a lore here?
Yep, there's one in there.
Yeah, here it is. Thank you. I tried to scan those enemies earlier, but I couldn't get them. Can I just get them from here?
You can try, but if not, they're in the room with the wave buster.
No, yeah, I can just get them. Samus can't turn her head up.
Stiff
there
neck.
we go.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Thrawn, thank you very much for the gift bomb. Much appreciated.
God damn.
No, that's Will 64. Or Will 64? I don't know.
It's no,
Wii
it's
Wheel.
Wheel. No, yeah, it's
Wheel.
Wheel because there's two eyes. It's Wheel 64.
Or Wii
Dr.
264.
Wheelie.
Dr. Wow.
Dr. Wow.
Not the lava. Hmm.
Why?
Mega Man.
We must recover the
Dr.
energy
Light, you need
immediately.
to put it down.
Yeah, that... Did anybody tell him?
My favorite thing about showing that to friends is like the people who are familiar with that scene, and they're like, "Oh, I thought this was just a joke." No, that's part of the game.
It's like, no, that's legit, man.
You gotta harness the power of the output, Mega Man.
That's a good question. We'll need to
Thanks.
achieve the enemy source. I actually don't remember the lines because fuck that game. Okay, no, that's not fair.
no,
Mega Man
X,
8's
just-
Mega Man 8's fine.
Leave it for the big boys.
It's totally fine. It's just
Mega Man
average.
8 is like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I grew up with it, but Mega Man 8 is still one of my favorites of the classics.
Yeah, Mega Man 8 I rented a lot before I ended up getting it for myself via the Anniversary Collection. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Mega Man 8. I got no problem with it whatsoever.
The one where Grenade Man blows your ears out.
Oh, and the
God.
collection, yeah.
hate that one so much.
I think it's also my
Like,
first ever like encounter with a robot that clearly gets off and getting hurt.
That felt good.
That felt good.
Whenever Grenade Man would jump on the wall
Excuse
and
me?
like move the battle into
What?
the next room.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Ding,
Uh,
ding, ding, ding.
What?
You're not allowed to have this.
You are not authorized.
That was cool.
I keep thinking it's something you can scam, but it's like no, it's just it's just another cryptocurrency farm.
Why don't they port the Sega Saturn version of 8? Honey, have you seen how difficult it is to reverse engineer Saturn
I
code?
always wondered.
Honey,
Though. Like,
they
is it
haven't ported
really that
SOT.
tricky? Is it really that? I
SOT
mean,
in.
I'm speaking as someone who still kind of wants a port of Saturn Symphony of the Night, even though it is
Yes.
by all means inferior.
Well,
Extra content be
until-
damned.
well, until they started modding it, and now it's quickly becoming on par with the PS1 version.
Yeah, well, once it gets like once it can work through all the technical issues of the Saturn version and like make it on par with the PS1 version, like that's gonna be so cool.
They're getting there.
Oh my god.
They're actually getting proper transparencies in that end because
Oh, that's cool.
between the different BDP chips.
Let's face it, you just want Infinite Wing Smash and running shoes? No, because I'm backdashing anywhere anyway, so running shoes are kind of moot.
I thought that message said Wing Street.
Wing Street. Can I get this movement from here if I L strafe or by L jump?
You can try. You'd have to scan dash off the thing. Or
What the grapple point? Can I do that from here?
Oh, is Ted here?
you
Hey,
can
Ted.
grapple point or the metal plate.
Hey
on the
Ted,
tree.
how's it going, man? Thank you for the tier 1. Oh, you're playing bad version of this game. No, I'm playing best version of this game, especially because you can do scan jump. I can't lock onto this. I'm here.
You have to use the scan visor.
Oh, right.
Wait, is that
Now that we've
perfect?
scanned it, that's going to make it a little more difficult.
Yeah, it's angled weird. Maybe if I think I can just make it if I L jump.
I think you were supposed to do it while it's in the process of scanning, and you just fucked it.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Time to reset.
I'm gonna try.
You can also
Reset.
just do a ghetto/L jump.
Oh, I was never good at ghetto jumps.
It's just hold the L button.
Oh,
And
okay,
jump
okay, that's
and
okay.
off,
Are you
and
calling? By the way, I thought ghetto jumping was when you're holding, if you're looking down and letting go and
Yeah, I
going
thought-
further. Yeah,
I thought ghetto jumping was like something about like slopes.
like
and
looking down. Yeah, because L jumping is what I'm referring to when I'm holding down the L trigger and getting further.
you could kind of do both at once. You can do the L jump. You can try and ghetto jump off an edge if you go close enough.
I feel I can just make that. Hold on, I'm gonna try again. Because now I'm committed.
Yeah, that's
Is
what I'm
it
thinking.
Samus
You can
6
L
foot?
jump,
I
then
think
R jump
Samus
to
is
get
taller
to it.
than 6 foot.
Yeah, she's 6'3". Out of the suit.
Okay, so she, I mean, she's taller than me.
Can I stay here? I know it's Prime
That's
on
cool.
GameCube. I feel like I stand on a lot of things. All right.
Eventually, like that is one part of Samus
okay,
I
that's
feel
pretty
like
well.
has been kind of like less and less big. It's like I really liked Super Metroid of like Amazon warrior kind of Samus, where like she was super tall and like
Yeah.
really like defined muscle wise kind of deal.
Yeah, I love Amazon
I-
Samus because like me that is Samus Aran.
I was probably gonna bring it up for Zero Mission, but I always felt like Zero Suit On was always where I feel like that they started to kind of slim her down.
Yes.
ever
Yeah,
since.
I'm not a fan of the dolled up Samus.
Yeah, which is why I was happy in Ultimate, honestly,
It
for the change
started.
to Zero Suit, where
It
they
started
added
with
more
Zero.
muscle on
It
her.
started with Zero Mission and Prime 2, where they started to make her more Barbie doll in the Zero
Yeah.
Suits stuff. And I think by 3, like Prime 3, it's literally no different than the Brawl model. Brawl model, I think, is where she's at her worst. Because
Yeah.
I don't like Zero Suit Samus in Brawl. It's just like against 2 Barbie doll anime.
Yeah.
Like, she should be as built as Ryu and ready to punch my face in.
She needs to look like a Yakuza character.
There you go.
We're going through the back door.
Yeah, we're gonna go through the back. I mean, this is the intended way because we're not supposed to have space jump yet, but.
Ryu no, Chun-Li yes. No, Ryu yes.
Oh, we can also head back to the ship and get the missile expansion underneath the area too.
If you want to get it now, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Let's get it
Samus is
now.
part
Let's get it
bird.
now.
Birds aren't technically birds aren't typically terribly buff. Shut up.
Yeah, but she's also a Metroid. Checkmate.
Brawl still has my favorite power suit design of Samus. Oh,
I do like
Let me-
how
let me
Brawl's
think
looks
back,
overall. For
oh yeah, if we're just
I
talking
did like the
design-wise,
design.
yeah, I'll have to agree. It's pretty good.
I do
wouldn't say
really
it's my
like the.
favorite, but it's still good.
I would say I think the Samus Returns one is still pretty high for me.
Yeah.
especially
It needs
gravity.
it needs
especially
another
gravity.
it needs
too. I
another
love
game
gravity.
though. It needs another game.
Yeah.
It's a small detail about the Samus Return suit, but I love the spine.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to pull up an image because I don't really know how to describe it.
I think it's for me the thing I love about it the most is the helmet. It's like the helmet design is so good
Dude,
on the
I
Samus
fucking
Returns
love
one.
the gravity suit in Samus Returns because it's more than just a recolor of the various.
Like I love the highlights
Yeah.
of the blue and stuff
Yeah.
like that onto it. It's so good.
Got its own
And,
thing going on, yeah.
Like it did take me a little bit to warm up to
You know what?
the
Actually-
Dread design just because of the emphasis on white, but I'm really liking that, and I really want to see what the
Dude,
other
I really
suits
like the
look
white
like.
suit.
We can do this now. Why don't we let's go to the entrance of the impact crater now.
But I guess while we're talking about the
Samus having a neck looks weird. Yeah, you,
it is a little weird. Yeah.
I can't be mad at that.
But like I guess since we're talking about like the Smash Brothers Samuses, like I still think Melee has my favorite like missile charge shot like sound effect of any Metroid.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
very goofy sound effect, but I love it.
But I just like I love it because it's like when you release it, it sounds like it's that, but give it an explosion to
Yeah.
it.
It's very juicy.
It just sounds like it's so satisfying to pop that off, kind of deal.
Now imagine if we just gave it a slap every time it hit an enemy. So you just
Man,
went,
all right.
perish.
How long until we get a mod for Metroid Prime where it replaces the fusion suit with how it looks in the Dread trailer?
Oh.
It's all
I would love that,
tendony
yeah,
and
yeah.
fleshy.
Well, you'd need a good couple of weeks to months to work that out. I might know
I
a
don't
couple
care.
of guys.
Are there was another
There's
lore
two
on
in
the
the
other-
apps.
Yeah, let's go say there's one on every side. Yeah, there you are.
Okay.
Why is it
last
wavy
detail
like
about the
that?
Dread
Is that
suit.
piss?
Yes.
Is that the asparagus pea we were talking about earlier?
In order to engrave these Chozo ruins, we must piss on it.
I preserved them in piss.
Do Prime mods exist?
Ancient
Prime-
Chozo secret, you wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh,
I mean, it must be some
someone
really
said. Someone said "piss this wavy," but I read it as "piss this way."
Piss this way! Yeah, it's when you're potty training somebody.
In the 70s.
But you're trying to aim it just right.
Okay, the one other thing about the dread suit I fucking love. I love the big glowing green lights on the side of the shoulders.
Yeah.
Yes.
It kind
how
of
they're
reminds me of the
slightly
kind of reminds me of the
indented a bit.
PED suit from Corruption.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to be fair, I was always kind of a fan of the PED suit, not as like a default design of Samus, but I always thought
I
it was a
think
cool
when you
looking one.
upgrade the PED suit to like have the gravity shit and then the rain, whatever you get on the Chozo planet or the Space Pirate planet, like near the end of the game, the PED suit looks so fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, despite at what cost?
At what cost?
Literally
I mean,
killing
me. I know it's killing me, but it's cool.
Makes me
Things I
side-eye
say when I
Ambercrest
skydive.
encapsulate something because now I'll think of I will preserve this in piss. Oh, that was idle animation. What is that? What is that? She has fucking people on speed dial.
Wait, did she have like one of those like video now players like out there? From, like
She-
Oh my God.
2000?
Her gun. Her gun has buzz. Or was it fucking? What's the name of that damn quiz game?
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, was it called Buzz? I think it was called Buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
God, she's poor cow. She's got real-time player built into her arm cannon.
Oh no.
That's her MP3 player. No, man. It's I think it's supposed to be how she changes beams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's color coordinated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's
Wait,
been away
wait,
from
what?
civilization for so long. I can only imagine that she hasn't upgraded her music player in years because of that.
But why
Yeah,
does
like
she
Star-Lord.
have all the? Why does she have all the colors of the beams if she doesn't have them? But this foil.
Hey, look, it's Chozo technology.
We call that
made
a
for
shut the
Chozo
fuck up,
suit.
Pat.
They already existed.
but
we
they
call
didn't
that-
exist in Prime 1. This is
I've got to
No.
beat you up.
Hold on, excuse me. 2002.
No, it's
2000,
Metroid.
I don't think iTunes was a thing in 2002. So
No, I think that was. Yeah, I want to say that was more like.
no, so she's probably
mid-2000s.
either Napster or Real Player.
Sam is
Yeah.
walking around with a zoom.
Because no, but that's file sharing. We're talking about media players.
Oh.
So either Real Player, Napster.
Okay, iTunes was 2003. Okay, so it was
Oh,
before
so
Prime.
a year
it was
before.
after
Time
Prime.
player, let's go.
Well, I'm
You
just
think-
saying, there's interchangeable LED lights in the arm cannon. Boom, checkmate.
You-
Damn right.
Do you think if she has like Windows Media Player, she still gets like all of the like visual effects that happen when you play?
She's got it on
Yeah,
trails 24/7.
Oh fuck right, yeah, trios. That's still a thing.
Daybreaker Red, Sojourn, I have $35 on the eShop, but I'm having a bit of a struggle. Do I get Metroid Prime Trilogy or Super Paper Mario? You get Metroid Prime Trilogy. That is
Metroid Prime Trilogy.
boy, that's a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get free games for the price of one.
No, not you. You. Then I'm gonna blow you up. Vaya con Dios.
Now, last time I said that, I impaled a political dude on a church spire in Hitman 2.
Okay.
Damn, I just wish people to go to God.
I mean, he did go. He went to God. He just went early.
Yeah, I guess
Do you
so.
want to meet God right now?
But it wasn't my fault. He was going to murder a priest. Quite frankly, I was saving someone's life. I could have let him try and kill the priest, and then I would have just sniped him halfway across the city.
Why would you want to come? Why is he trying to kill the priest?
Because he's trying to become the political powerhouse of the city of Sapienza, and then he wants to like move all the poor people out, so it's like a elitish, snobbish paradise.
Oh, America.
Right.
Because it's supposed to be set in Italy.
No,
Don't forget the
that
missile
sounds
underneath
like,
the bridge.
Better buy it on the Wii U while it lasts, because if the trilogy ever comes to Switch, then it's definitely costing $60. Yeah. Wasn't that they caused us to think about that with Pikmin 3, I think. Where after Deluxe was announced for Switch, they delisted it on Wii U, and people bitched.
I think they also did that with Tropical Freeze
Yep,
as well.
they did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but they brought Pikmin 3 back, though, I thought.
Steam,
Yeah.
Steam did some similar with Steam did something similar with Shadow Man. Once the remaster version came out, the original got delisted.
Right. I think the same was also for Dark Souls. Like, once Remaster came
Dark
out.
Souls,
they got rid of
Deus
it.
Ex. A lot of games have done that.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Well,
Before I
I
forget, Trav, did you see the tweet I sent you earlier?
Oh yeah, I saw it when I was waking up and I forgot. Yeah, your thing about CPU affinity, I did do that and it did help it work, but it's still dumb. But it did work.
Oh, wait.
So,
There's a fireworm here. I think I can scan right now. No, that's later. No, it's actually in the other room. What am I thinking?
No, it's the other room. This is where you go with a scan dash to get plasma beam early, but considering we scanned the spider track already, that's going to make that near impossible.
Hey, there you are.
on HD.
Get out of the way.
Oh yeah, what's the consensus on Skyward Sword HD?
I haven't played it for myself.
I haven't played it either.
Haven't got it either. It's Skyward Sword in HD.
yeah.
It's
Like,
good.
It's one of those. It's one of those. The game is ultimately better because of all of these small improvements adding up collectively. But Skyward Sword's issues are very fundamental.
Yeah, my issues were always more in its core design. Than like the stuff that's getting fixed in the remaster kind of deal.
And like, you don't want to put those improvements down because they are legitimate improvements. But it's like that's also
They are
not
good.
the major issue of Skyward Sword.
It's not something like I'd still say Wind Waker probably got the best out of all of the HD improvements because those were things like the sailing and stuff like that. That's such a large portion of the game.
Yeah.
That fixes a lot of like the pace, more of the pacing issues that the original Wind Waker release had and stuff like that.
Didn't they lock behind one of the
Chaos,
big quality
Chaos,
changes
Alex.
behind
This song
Amiibo?
did originate in. The song did originate in Super Metroid, but Super Metroid was like 8 years before Prime.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying though is that I'm sorry, I want to go back a bit. Didn't they lock behind one of the big quality of life payments?
Yeah.
Oh, behind the Amiibo, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I basically just have an app on my phone that just works as a thing to get like the amiibo effects and stuff like that. Cause I ain't dealing with scalpers anymore for just a little effect. I'm sorry. no.
Yeah. Just get a fucking. And was it an NFT card or NFC?
Yeah,
Hey,
NFC. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Because I make those for myself if I can't be asked wasting my money on.
Yeah, if they're gonna be locking quality of life things behind Amiibo, then I'm sorry. You do that with the Zelda one. You do that with the Metroid Samus Returns one. If you want to play Fusion mode.
Yeah.
I mean, if I really wanted to go whole ham, I could do custom offer amiibo cards and sell them on a mark.
That's illegal though, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's that, or pay upwards of $100 for a friggin' lump of plastic.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those. Like, man, I'm justified because of how fucking absurd this is. You wouldn't download a car.
Yeah, I would.
I absolutely would. Sign me up.
I already have. It's shit though. Just need to get 2 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, the Lego DLC for Forza Horizon 4 was actually pretty good.
Oh god, that reminded me. Okay, I just reminded of something from E3 because for those who don't know, my job pretty much involves me working with autonomous vehicles, which are basically I'm working on vehicles that are to drive themselves sort of deal. So what I do is I look back at reports and basically see different events where there was a manual takeover and just figure out, okay, what's the vehicle doing wrong here, and that kind of thing. So when the Forza trailer happened at E3 this year, and they were driving like inches away from each other, just my work self started taking into effect.
Yeah, like your fight or flight response started going off.
I know.
Yeah.
The rest of the call kept laughing at me, but God, my anxiety was like through the roof on that, watching that.
There are invisible platforms here that lead to a missile expansion. I think it's here, actually. Because the platforms are always there. You don't need X-ray visor to load them. They're always there, but you do need X-ray visor to see them.
It's this pillar here, closest to the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, they're invisible, not intangible. There's
Yeah.
complete difference.
Technically, you don't even need the invisible platforms. You can L jump up to it.
Can you?
Yeah, that's how I've always done it.
What pillar is it? Is it this one?
It's that that one on the back here. You're looking at.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Where'd I L jump from? Here?
Just the wall, yeah. That's what I usually do. Just hook myself up onto the wall, or even there, and just jump up.
Yeah, you go from the window to the wall.
But
I usually just use the back wall that's like between the pillar. So you got the wall, small gap. then the
oh, you
pillar.
mean here? Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see this. Yeah, look at that.
Is there a reason
Oh, yeah, look
the
at that.
Skyward
much
Sword
easier.
amiibo is more expensive at MSRP? Like, why was it $10 more? Because you're gonna buy it anyway, you fool.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Why is the OLED Switch $50 more? Because you're gonna buy it anyway.
That's a new hat.
I want it.
Water.
There's nothing item. Is there anything underneath the grates here? I don't believe there is.
There's a small system underneath that leads to a missile expansion.
Oh,
Okay, then we are
is it one of the big amiibo? Kind of deal? Is that what it is?
You were gonna buy it anyway, whether it was big or
No,
not.
no. I'm asking chat. Is it like since I haven't gotten it myself, is it like the Detective Pikachu amiibo kind of deal where it's like really big?
Did they only do that 2 times with Detective Pikachu and Yoshi?
Oh, that's right, the Yoshi one. That's
Yeah.
the Yarn Yoshi. Yeah.
What happened with Yoshi?
Well, the only time they made like
yeah,
supersized amiibo.
Oh,
Detective Pikachu and
the woolly one,
the
right?
woolly Yoshi, yeah.
I'm surprised that there was not any kind of one of those for Kirby at all. That feels like a really simple one to do for that.
My face one can't get Metroid Dread amiibos.
Buy it from Germany. That's where I got mine.
Germany.
I got mine's
Oh.
imported from Japan because I got mine from Play Asia. It's like as soon as I
Yeah,
saw
because
the
it's like
alert for
assuming
that.
you're not like you don't care if you're like taking it out of the box or some other shit. Like yeah, it's
Yeah.
just cheaper to just buy it internationally.
I remember I did that with did that with the Palutena amiibo when that was coming out. It's like this is the only time we're getting Kid Icarus first to make sure I get it.
Yep, just make sure to buy from international markets that are too poor to afford it themselves.
Fuck Jason.
Wait, what?
Why you gotta make me feel bad?
Crazy, dude. I gotta go out real fucking crazy.
It's like everyone's just like, damn, Jason.
Too deep?
No, it's sort of like you're ruining the barbecue.
Like we're all just excited and stuff, and then Jason's the guy just like you're supporting a corrupt corporation. You're part of the problem. Stop being excited for things.
It's Debbie Downer, but she just spits absolute truth. So it's like, damn, god damn it.
That would be Goddess Cassandra.
You're not getting a Christmas card anymore, Jason.
It's
not
okay.
this
It was a
color.
corporate holiday anyway.
God damn it!
how I feel about Easter.
Oh, we're in the place with one of the other artifacts.
I mean,
Man,
Valentine's
what
Day was
is Easter anymore anyway?
Anymore? Oh, I don't know. It's just another fucking holiday where you give candy to kids.
Yeah, it's Happy Chocolate Day.
Yeah.
I mean, Valentine's Day actually was like a legit made-up holiday, so you know that's as corporate as you can get on that.
Valentine's Day? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty much it was a
Literally-
holiday created. It was a holiday created by Tums to sell those chalk candies with antacids.
Hey, honey, look what I wasted $20 on. Something tangible and useful. No, look, it's this little ditty edible
No.
heart. It says,
It's a little Tums thing that says tangible and useful on it.
I want a divorce.
Oh, that one says this one right here too.
I'm leaving. I'm taking the kids. Fuck you.
Fine. See ya later. Bye.
Two less mouths to feed.
Cadbury eggs are now on sale day. No, that's November 1st. Holiday candy is on sale.
Cadbury eggs are illegal day.
I remember when I used to live next to Cadbury's old freaking factory in
Oh my God.
mainland.
Oh God, I meant to scan him.
I think there's another one.
Oh no, I committed the deed.
You got those things to scan at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back the other way.
So
But this is the way you're supposed to enter Magmore Caverns. Yeah, this is the we went through the back door.
I mean, if,
These
you just go to if you just go to the save room here, it'll probably respawn. It takes 2 rooms to refresh.
Just remember, if we're going based off holidays, Valentine's Day is the only day to actually tell someone that you love them. Every other day, you just beat on them.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ. Okay, I think you might be projecting a bit, Jason.
Yeah, that's
And
a
if
big
you
old
are,
yikes.
and if you are, we're here for you, and I have my ears open.
I got the police on standby.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, I'm all for ACAB, but that's one of those times I gotta call the popo.
This isn't one of the fun Wednesday streams, guys.
Sid has done so many things, Matt. He chose a rocket over me. Albeit it was a red rocket, but
I mean, I'd probably choose a rocket over you too.
Hold
you
on, wait, was
crazy
Shimmer 26?
white
Wait, was Shimmer
beater.
26 red? I guess it was
what?
rusted. It was rusted, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's rust screen that was coming up on your screen.
No, I was talking about the color of Shimmer number 26. Was it red?
Oh, no, it was green.
It was green. Okay. Wait, wasn't? Oh, maybe that was just because of the mold and rust, like taking over
Mold
the.
and rust combined. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that plot to. I can't wait for that plot to kick off. But I wonder what the fuck they're gonna do with Sid in the remake.
Yeah, this Metroid Prime stream was going great until one of those assholes brought up spousal abuse.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Jason, we need to talk.
I mean,
No.
we're talking now.
No, we need an intervention, preferably with armed guards.
an intervention. We got billionaires going into space
For
What
10
do I
minutes.
need?
Yeah, that's the fucking thing about Bezos. He spends all this fucking money and he goes to the bitch level of space. Like he doesn't even go into
the
outer
Mesosphere.
space. He goes to he doesn't.
the
Like,
Mesosphere.
yeah,
Wait,
it's like
he didn't go into outer space right after he bitched about the other billionaire not technically going to space?
yeah, it doesn't like he takes off on a fucking dick rocket. And then he doesn't even go into the outer reaches of space. He just goes on the out. He just achieves flightlessness. Yeah, the stratosphere. That's bitch
Loser had
space.
to come
That's not
down
space.
on
That's
a-
bitch space.
No, there's multiple levels to the stratosphere. He went to the mesosphere, which is like the colder part of it before the thermosphere.
Yeah, still
but
bitch space, not outer space though.
And he didn't get stuck up there. Bastard.
It didn't explode either. That was a damn tragedy.
Didn't
And
love
the fucking
joke
tone
is-
deaf of like how like fucking we Amazon customers and employees paid for is like, fuck, man, you really can't read the room.
I did think one of my favorite jokes to come out of the whole thing was my old college town, Ypsilanti. They hold the record for the most phallic building on any college campus, which is our water tower. It's pretty damn blatant, and it was somebody photoshopping that tower as the base of rocket.
Oh, I think I saw that earlier.
Well, like, who takes a $28 million rain check on a flight? Like, Jesus Christ.
Bezos did because he fucking pisses that away. I
No,
think he
no,
just
no.
makes that by existing.
Someone actually did a rain check on the flight.
Really? Wow. Why couldn't
Yeah.
they just couldn't make it?
And
Couldn't
so-
fit it in their schedule.
Exactly.
Really?
Gonna make
somebody-
$28 million.
I got other rich things to do. I don't think there's any
could've
lore
hit
scans
off.
here, are there? No.
That could've
Yes,
been-
$28 million for a 10-minute flight.
Yeah, man, $28 million could have gone to the Some Call Me Johnny or awareness fund where you just give me $28 million.
All right.
And we'll invest it into a giant statue of himself. And it will take off into space, maybe. It's not totally going to a retirement mansion in Florida.
Again. Okay.
Again, yeah. Zora, yes, this is the GameCube version. We're playing on Dolphin. Ah, damn, that was too low.
Tsukeki.
Florida man. As a Floridian, why Florida?
Was that a Pastor Richards reference? Hey, my man gets it.
Yuffie and Finster were the most plot important characters. No. Yuffie had importance in my opinion. Vincent was just a fucking loser who carried a printer materia for a girl who dumped him for Hojo. Dude was a fucking loser. That's his story arc.
Loser.
It was funny because Maps, I can tell, Matt, you work today, right? You regular shift.
And
Yeah,
that fucking
yeah. I can tell like when you're like you just mellowed out, you just want to relax the rest of the night because you totally sounded like you were just vibing in a bar, looking at your drinks like this is a fucking loser. I was like, what are you talking about?
Look at this fucking.
Another round, Matt? Yeah, sure. Anyway, Vincent.
Anyway, best area in the game.
Oh, Fendrana, yeah. Best music
Best
in the
music
game.
in the
And
game as well.
no, Fendrana Edge is better.
was this the area
man.
Oh,
Ellie
yeah,
fell
sure.
asleep in?
Say what?
Was this the area Vincent? Fuck me. Was this the area?
Lucretia?
Elliot fell asleep in.
No, that
What
was
year
at
should
wait, did Elliot fall asleep in Prime?
Was it Prime or Prime 2?
No, we didn't do Prime 2 for SGB.
So it was Prime.
Yeah, it
he
was
fell
Prime.
asleep
Yeah,
in
he
that
fell
one.
asleep at some point. I think it was in the second visit to Chozo Ruins because I know he fell asleep during Resident Evil 0.
They're also
No, I
in the water
did.
area.
What have we been doing for the last 30 minutes?
Yeah. You kind of
Side
went
pass
off.
right on
yeah,
it.
your sleep talking habits are very disturbing. I have to say, Jason. And we're
Yeah,
here.
we're talking like
we're
little
here for
Nicky.
you.
We're talking little Nicky.
Yeah,
No, that was me whenever.
but I wish
actually
the
just
shit
woke
coming
up.
out of your mouth was just Chicago backwards, but it wasn't.
No, that was me just waking up.
Yeah.
I get really depressed.
Well, again, we're here for you, so. But if you want to talk, let's do it outside of the stream. Like, people feel uncomfortable.
Usually, whenever I wake up, it's like, oh man, I gotta work in the next 5 minutes. Because that's the only thing I don't like about work from home. Whenever you actually have to drive to the office, you get that bit of time where you can kind of psych yourself up and prep for it.
Yeah.
But when you
No,
work from home,
no.
you just roll out of bed and be like, oh man.
No. I have like something similar like that, except for me, it's like once every 3 months, I have a little cry in my truck, like, oh god, I'm doing this for a living. But lately, like I said, the job's been pretty damn good. The only problem I'm having lately is trying to get up to do the gym before my work shift, so I got to be up at like 4 in the fucking morning.
No, thank you.
The only time I get to go.
If I'm doing workouts, it has to be either the first thing I do in the morning or the last.
All right.
It's got to be first. It's got to be first because there's no fucking way in hell. I hate night gymming. Like I can't stand being at the gym at night because I'm constantly looking over my shoulders like, is somebody gonna go in my locker and steal my fucking shit? That drives me up a fucking wall. Morning gym, I love. I get a lot of energy in. I'm good for today. The only problem is I gotta make whatever I do count. Because once 7 o'clock rolls around, hit the showers, get in the work truck, you're ready for work.
Ooh,
Hey,
being
gee,
raised.
Willie, thank you very much for the raid. Party of 6, much appreciated. Do you get video game burnout? Is asking Artisan. No, I do not. Considering I kind of do it for a living, I really can't. But even then, no, because even if I'm not playing a game for review, I'm likely chilling out in 14. I don't get burned out from that game.
Well, wait. Do you get genre burnout?
No, not really.
What the fuck?
I do get genre burnout for me. I think there was, especially, I remember there was like one summer I played like 5 Metroidvanias back to back, and I was like, okay, I think I want to play something else now at this point.
Oh right.
Where-
So I had to go take a quantum piss, so I was gone for a lot of the conversation. But I do want to add on to Jason's Doom posting about Bezos, because he forgot a very important detail. So yeah, during the funding for Bezos going to space, he held an auction for funding for another person to sit in the ship, because that's what he needs is more funding.
Yeah.
The guy ended up bidding like 28 billion or something like that.
Billion?
No, 2.8. Sorry.
Okay.
And then the guy a week out dropped out. Let Bezos keep the money. 28 million. Okay, that's better. Well, not much better, but
No, it's not. It's not all better.
the guy dropped out. Didn't end up flying. And then so Bezos still kept the money for funding. And then they replaced the guy with a high schooler, like just what they basically described as a random high schooler who's enthusiastic about space. That's how they advertised it. But then
I think it's
you look-
because Bezos wanted to have enough blood to drink while he was up there, and it would have been cheaper to just
Maybe.
Oh, yeah,
continue,
that's what-
getting a blood bank.
continue on, Trout.
That's what we all thought. And then, you look into the kid, it turns out that he's the son of a billionaire hedge funder.
Say the line, Bart.
Fuck. And then people are thinking that he did it just so that he could get the credit for the world's youngest astronaut.
Of course.
Yep.
It must be
But yeah,
so
they're like,
nice. to
it's
have
just
all
a
that fucking
coincidence
money.
that we chose this child, this son of a super rich hedge funder.
Of course. I know that's not like. I know I can't literally eat the rich guy. That's cannibalism.
I
But,
fucking will.
I don't know if it depends. I was like, if you can eat them and you get their funds as a result,
Dude.
sure. Like,
Dude.
I'm getting my bib right now just thinking about it.
You can get the ice shriek backs in
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's they're up there. Yeah. So
Right
we're playing
over
we're playing
there with the
1.0.
rock
We're playing 1.0. And in 1.0, ice streak backs will disappear completely after a certain time. I think it was as soon as you get access to the Orpheon.
I think so, yeah.
Air fry the rich.
Consume thine flesh and gain the riches.
Oh, hey, she-gops hate these things.
She-gops are weird. Their hitboxes are really jank. Not
Why are the
as
backs made of glass?
not as jank though as their Prime 2 counterparts.
Yeah, until you remember.
Oh, I
right,
hated
charge
those
beam,
things.
charge dark beam shot, then missile.
Yeah, like they're easy to deal with, but if you have to be up close to them, everyone makes the memes about like posting a character and posting their hitbox, like being larger than normal. Yeah, so if you were to fucking make a hitbox macro of them, I'm pretty sure it covered the entire fucking room.
I just want to highlight this message in chat. Eat the rich isn't cannibalism because that implies I'm eating a human.
You can also scan the stalactites for a one as well.
Oh yeah, the stalactites. Yeah, because it's technically a scan entry. That's really weird. Okay, it's technically a research log. It's not a creature.
Stalactites, calcium deposits. They fall when you shoot them.
Yeah, man, rich people probably taste like spam. Hey, don't knock spam. I love spam.
Okay, what's your favorite
Then you would
spam
love
meal?
eating the rich.
Just spam and eggs. It's basic, bitch, but it fills me up.
Throw in a little rock salt, some barbecue sauce.
No. See, you just ruined perfectly good spam. Why'd you do that?
If you're eating the rich, you can. If you're eating the rich, though, I mean.
No, I'm just talking about spam.
Oh.
Yeah. Matt just secretly revealed his four preferences for little rock salt.
Mask off.
Yeah.
Munch, munch, chomp, chomp, gobble, gobble, gulp.
We were talking about eating spam. What were you talking about?
Yeah. I too was spamming.
I was talking about cannibalism.
We are a tolerant group of fuckers.
You are a tolerant
You are a
group of
tolerant
fuckers.
group of fucker.
I love that picture of Captain America punching Red Skull, and Red Skull's going so much for the tolerant left.
I got my political allies for you, Red Skull. The intolerant left and the hard right. Put 'em up. Where's that sound going into this?
John, are you okay?
It's like I'm laughing because I see it, but I'm laughing because it's depressingly, shockingly real. So much for the tolerant left. That's a new age Red Skull. There is a Chozo lore here, I think.
Yep, right behind those boxes.
I made a deal with a fucking space pirate, but then he backstabbed me. So much for the tolerant left.
Okay. Well, fucking my eyes are burning. Ugh. SJW Red Skull.
I think he'd be the opposite of. Never mind.
SJW would be Captain American, yo.
Is there a hero called the Virtue Signaler?
I mean, have you?
It sounds like a vibrator, but.
I mean, that's basically what's his face, Flag Master or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Flag Smasher?
Captain Privilege.
Flag Smasher.
I thought you were about to say Vlad Master, so I was like, Danny Fat.
So
You said?
three or so years ago, Marvel announced a very short-lived team of superheroes that was trying to appeal to the hip millennial Gen Z audience. And
boy.
I shit you not, one of the characters was named Trigger Warning.
Yeah, I remember that. And it did not go well.
Nope, it did not
Wait,
go
hold on.
well.
Wasn't there a group of other heroes? Wasn't there a pair that had really fucking? Oh Christ!
Oh yeah, it was kind of fucked up. Let me try to look it up.
Space and Snowflake?
Safe Space and Snowflake. Yeah. I think that
Yeah.
it was Safe Space and Snowflake. Jesus fucking Christ! We're with it. We're hip.
You're hip. I'm a dork.
We totally get it, yo.
How do you do, fellow gamers?
Oh God. Can I just go back to being a geek?
No.
You never were a geek, John.
I thought playing Metroid Prime was going to be a fun time.
Instead, it's the cringe hours.
Yeah. Oh man, I was really hoping to be happy hour. These new age bars are getting weird now. There's no happy hour anymore, just cringe hour.
It's cringe hour. We just sit there awkwardly and munch on avocado toast.
I think I might be the odd one out there because I actually don't like avocado.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Which is weird because I like guacamole. I think that's fine, but that's probably just because it's not just avocado. Like it's other things in there too.
I can't do just basic avocado.
The only time I like avocado is like when it's blended into a smoothie kind of deal.
I'll
I
eat
mean,
it.
I'll eat with
I'll eat it.
like certain meats, like turkey, like turkey bacon sandwich. I'll have with avocado, but that's about it.
But you're combining with some of the other things though. So are you really just enjoying the avocado for what it is, or you only like it because it supplements the other thing?
It supplements the other thing.
Yeah. Samus Aran Pro Skateboarder.
I mean, for me, it's a lot of it is the texture of the avocado I don't like. But I mean, the flavor is also kind of odd.
What are you?
Who are you people? All right, so because we have Boost Ball, this is where we're supposed to get Space Jump now. We're supposed to go back to Talon Overworld and use the half pipe there, but we already have Space Jump, so we technically don't have to leave Phendrana now.
Nope,
I
we
love
can
how
have it
Ridley
waiting.
just isn't animated in the shadow.
Yeah, it's just
And he's animated. As
yeah,
soon as he
he's
comes
animated,
in.
but his shadow's not. It's just a fucking PNG.
We'll see you in a couple of hours, honey.
His shadow looked like it was flipped too, like it was flying upside down.
Is this Cordite?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If it has that design, it's typically called ice.
He's being pulled by strings. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Ridley parade float.
I didn't know Macy's came through here. Okay, limited scan.
Base
Here's the
capitalism.
parasite.
Yeah, apparently this case took place after Bezos' first flight to like Mesosphere. 600 years later, Macy's now does throughout the entire space.
I thought you said Bezosphere.
Yeah.
Same.
I've been to this.
Damn, he bought his own atmosphere. This is getting ridiculous.
You should see him on the platforms as you're going up.
We gotta scan these.
Can't breathe the same air as him anymore. It's illegal.
It's illegal. Canned air.
Oh man, The Lorax was a good movie.
I never watched it.
You
I
know,
just know everybody wants to
All I
fuck the.
know
I
is
just know
just
everyone wants
Tumblr,
to.
man,
Yeah,
that's it.
everybody wants to fuck the Onceler.
No, a big plot point in that movie was canned air.
Oh really? I see. I think of Spaceballs.
Oh, okay, that's fair too. In retrospect, I
Let it
don't know why I
die,
didn't think of
let
that because
it
I've seen
die.
that movie plenty of times.
You idiots! You've captured their stunt doubles.
That sounded like a Simpsons ship post there. I don't know why.
We've gone plaid.
Yeah, Elon Musk is about to with the Plaid Model S.
Oh man.
Now even cars like that need a refresh for whatever reason.
Hey man, stop hating on my favorite billionaire. I might be like him someday.
Yeah, we got the ice parasite.
I know
I'm sorry,
Lorax.
I
I speak
didn't-
for the trees, and for some fucking reasons, they're speaking Vietnamese.
Thank you, Tabby.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to get super political. I mean, I did, but I feel bad.
I mean,
I never felt like
you're gonna get
Jason
exposed
for
to it
all
at
of
some
this.
point or other. I mean, there are times where it's like, okay, let's this is a topic for another day, that sort of thing. But at the same time, it's also like the world sucks, and you have to deal with that.
There's not a
You haven't
No.
figured
Unfortunately,
You don't.
that's the theme.
Stop.
There's just a point where you're like, hey, maybe I shouldn't just sit by and ignore this shit.
Yeah, that's
No.
exactly
Yeah,
it.
that was something I learned very early, very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignorance of the problem is how you end up at the problem.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Keep
Fight,
plugging
fight.
those ears.
It's not a problem. It's just a theme. Our game isn't political.
Oh my god, fucking Far Cry 6.
Yo, you do
Call
realize
of
at some
Duty.
point they're saying that to like. You do
Wait, did
realize
they say
at
that
some
about
point
Call
they're
of Duty
saying that
too?
just to shut them up.
No, I remember the entire press conference of that. So that my call was basically just making the joke at Ubisoft. It's just like, turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off!
Man, why are movies and games so political? Anyways, I'm gonna go play my favorite RPG, Final Fantasy VII.
Got me up a fucking wall.
Like, how do you guys not see it's a political game? Like, how?
Some people
No,
are just
because you
dead.
cast magic spells. You hit robots with thunder. It's really
Yes,
cool.
and we sent billionaires into space.
There's a big Russian nesting doll trying to kill me.
That's nice. Hey, did you see a guy with a gun for an arm?
Remember when a character explicitly says we can't run on coal forever?
It's like,
Irving was an
Viking,
oil
we're not political. Now kill this morally great dictator for your morally great president.
You can say that about like Final Fantasy 6 and like maybe 4 as well.
It had girls with titties because... I'm not reading the rest.
Every game and every form of art is in some way political.
Right.
Yes.
But there are also different interpretations of the word political. Because I think when everyone hears the word political, they think of a bunch of boring white
Bureaucrats
fucks
and
in
shit.
Congress. Yeah. Well, I gotta scan you.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile,
Why
on
are
the top...
comics so woke and political? Can't we go back to the days of X-Men and Doctor Doom?
Look, all I'm saying
That
is
was a
that
good one.
what we need to fix the world is a politically correct Duke Nukem.
Wow, that would be wild. I'm all about chewing gum and respecting women. And I'm all
Oh
out
god,
of women to
okay.
respect.
Nope, I hate this idea now.
Did you scan this thing?
Yeah, I did.
I always forget that you can morph bomb this guy. Or bomb.
I generally find that to be faster.
Yeah, you can't charge shot this dude because it goes right into his back.
Yeah, he just sucks it up.
He's got a weight problem. Oh, that charging goes right to my back.
And then you
I'm all
blow up.
about chewing gum and checking my privilege.
Anime is political, not manga.
Yeah, I mean, one is a series, one is a cartoon that very well may as well reflect the authors or writers' political viewpoints, and the other is fruit.
No.
So cool, we got wave beam now. We can get ice beam early.
Awesome.
Is
Wait,
mayonnaise
fuck
an
it.
Are my shoes political?
blue
Oh,
wave
boy.
to red wave to blue wave to red wave.
One wave, two wave,
yeah.
red wave, blue wave.
I just hate whenever Ubisoft that said that Elite Squad wasn't a political game.
Take notice, they're also probably saying that to make sure the chuds stay off their back. So
Oh,
that could also
I
be
mean,
another
they
reason for that,
recently
too.
said that there's no political themes in Far Cry 6.
No, that's what I kept laughing at because like the actor that they had for the Games Jam thing, like after that article, started talking about like how he felt it was very important in like this political time to like tell this story and like
Oh, yeah.
be able to address these political themes. And I just imagine Ubisoft just like change them, turn them off.
Cut the mic. Cut the mic.
You know what Elite Squad was about, right?
No,
I've
fool!
never
Don't
heard
cut Mike. Cut the mic.
And Mike's like, hey, what the fuck?
The worst part is that you're probably not wrong about that with Ubisoft's long-standing history of abuse.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I remember, I
Man.
think it was Ubisoft I was reading about where the people coming into work for the company and the people leaving the company is like almost 1-to-1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I had a bunch of people I followed that worked at Ubisoft that all got snatched up by Gearbox, and they were just all basically having the same thing, like, oh wow, can't imagine why people are leaving, kind of deal.
So Ubisoft is a call center, gotcha.
God, don't remind me.
Oh, shit. Okay, we have waves, so we can go back into the other room and open that door.
Yep, we can either continue as normal through the pirate theme research. Or
I think we're
going
gonna stop after we explore the pirate base, yeah. I think
Yeah,
that's a good stopping point for tonight.
So we can do the space pirate beam now, or we can go and get ice and plasma, which makes basically research station a one-trip only thing.
Does the trilogy version have the fusion suits? I believe it does.
Yes, it does.
please.
Yeah, we're playing.
Just
No, we're playing
you
off
gotta unlock
dolphin,
them
yeah,
with the
yeah.
achievements.
the only issue is those friend vouchers required WeConnect 24, which has been
Oh,
dead
yeah.
longer than it ever was alive. So gecko codes.
Is that or alive?
No, it was.
WeConnect.
It's dead longer than it's been alive.
Oh.
Dead or Alive Extreme 4 with real-time ray tracing.
Oh man, I
Uh,
can't wait.
I'm not surprised they killed it, considering WeConnect 24 is responsible for damaging a large number of Wii's.
Do we? All right, so let's actually let's leave it to the chat. Do we want to go for ice beam and plasma now? Because we can. It's a little finicky, but we can do it.
We can open 9.
Couldn't we just make a poll?
Oh, yep.
Oh, and yeah, I don't think we need to. Everyone's saying yes.
They want the good times to roll on.
All right, experiment. You're gonna have to
Alright.
not theoretically take the wheel, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Alright, back to Chozo Ruins.
All right, we're going back to
the thrill.
Chelsea.
Ray Trace Booba, that is ridiculous. You can't do that. There's no technology for that.
Fucking idiot.
Nah, Ray Trace sunlight going through a wet shirt realistically. That you can do.
I mean, even just getting the ice beam early makes getting through the whole thing a lot easier, because rather than having to backtrack all the way through, you can just take the back door.
Ray trace mommy milkers.
Ray trace mommy milkers. The Resident Evil 8 experience you're dying for.
You fools, pornography is a driving force of many technologies.
Yes.
Yeah. Sex sells. Duh.
Damn right. How much longer am I going to go for? We're going to go for about an hour. Another hour, because I have to be done by 9.
Consider this. Consider this. Your cell phone was going to stay a cell phone until somebody realized you could watch porn on it. That's when the smartphone started getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
We're going to go to Chozo Ruins, right? So...
I just wait until websites start having high frame rate modes.
So all we'd have to do is, we're basically going back to the furnace where we got that energy tank.
So, over here. No.
I mean, either way works.
Oh, can we go through Talon? Yeah, we can go through Talon. I believe so. What the fuck is the other? There. Hell, Caldale, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Whatever.
The cool thing is to get early ice beam and get early plasma beam, you can get early gravity suit, which means you can clear off Regina's edge on the first trip, except for one item.
I thought you said Pajama's edge.
Except for one item, you mean the artifact?
Not the artifact, a specific missile expansion. If you break it with the plasma beam on the first trip, you can't get it.
Oh, man.
It's
I'm
done.
just imagining Faith parkouring around in pajamas.
On the upside, though, early power bombs.
I suppose so. Yeah, I just want to... The thing is, now I'm getting a little flustered.
You got me with my pants down.
Are you trying to get the artifact
You
out?
can't see my bottom half from here with the webcam. You who knows if I'm wearing pants or not?
Yeah, you'll never know.
Hey, Mr. Breaking Bad.
What? I'm just saying.
Hey, look, I've streamed a couple times without pants on. They didn't know.
Jason, you're one of those guys that plays the game and say, "Hey, look, it's Metroid. Look, it's Breaking Bad." He's making Beth again. Oh, that Breaking
I remember
Bad.
my family was playing Jackbox a few weeks ago, and one of the questions that came up on Guespionage, where you gotta guess the percentage of people that responded on this essay. It's just like, what percentage of people have done a video call without pants on, kind of deal. And my mom voted 5%, and I was just like, oh no, that's way closer to 80 kind of deal.
We suck.
Well, if you don't need to wear pants, then
you don't need to wear pants for a fucking phone call. Well, they're not going to hear my balls.
Why not?
But
too small, obviously.
Why not? No, because it's cold and they're tucked in my fucking stomach.
They can hear them today if
That's
you use
pretty cool.
Manscaped.
So this is the true purpose of ball toner.
Stomach balls.
Stomach
balls. Aren't those are just abs?
I like balls. What? I heard that.
I don't know why, man. It sounded like you're getting interviewed in between a Family Feud commercial break. I like balls. All right, let's continue on with the game. Top 4 answers on the board.
I under my breath was saying stomachs can't have balls. That's what I was saying.
See, that room, you shut the door open and then left. We're going to have to go there after getting Ice Beam, because that's how we're going to sequence break for Plasma.
All right, so where am I going from here? We're going to the Chozo Ruins?
Yep, we're heading for the furnace where you got the energy tank.
All right.
Near where you got the morph ball bombs.
It's 4 p.m. Are your balls inert?
Yes.
All right, well, then answer that question.
Weedy, it's 4 p.m. Time for your daily ball toner.
Yes, dear.
4 p.m., honey. It's nearly 1 a.m. here.
Good
Y'all are
God.
so
Shut
far
up.
behind.
I don't care what color your balls are.
Look, it's not
They'll
black.
always be your balls. It won't matter if they're black or white.
Oh, I was thinking blue. But,
My favorite Michael Jackson lyric. Although in retrospect, maybe I should have read between the lines.
Oh no.
Oh my lord!
I'll never forget what he did to little Shimon.
Oh no, Shimon!
Holy shit!
Shimon, stop!
Shimon, no!
Someone better get a hold of Annie and see if she's okay.
I know I saw it, Alpha Maverick. You should have wore a cup.
Yes.
Yes.
I know, I heard that too. I was like, yes, indeed.
I'm just thinking of Earl from the Pokemon School in Stadium 2.
The Earl guy? What about him?
Yeah. Just some of the voice clips they took from him. It was like,
Very, very simple.
very, very simple. No, no. I never did clear that note.
Isn't there a tunnel that has a missile expansion hidden behind a bush or something like that around one of these tunnels?
Yes, but we need grapple beam for that.
Oh, okay. It was near the heated room. That's what I was thinking of.
Why is it heated?
Got into a Twitter argument.
Because,
okay?
yeah, I was going to say, I got into a Twitter argument and learned that a video game is political and that kind of shit.
The Chozo was too busy trying to argue which side of the toilet paper you put around on the holder, and they just got so heated the room looked like else.
So, under or over?
That's the burn.
Are we talking toilet paper? This should be
Yes, we are.
over.
Depends on my mood.
No, it should always be over.
It is always over, correct.
It's always over. Never under. Only villains do that.
I agree.
Can we
He
get
says
anything
changing
here?
No,
the
no,
toilet,
not here, not here,
roll,
not here.
toilet paper roll.
No, we're heading for the.
I don't
furnace.
like reaching
We're nearly
under
there.
it to grab a piece of toilet paper.
Wait, hold on a second. What is this room that I haven't gone into yet?
Oh, there's 2 missile expansions. There's no point going there because you need Spider Ball.
Okay.
Ooh, 1-hit kill, nice.
Over and under and
people
loop de loop and over through the bell. No, I was always a double knot sort of dude for tying my shoes.
Oh, I hated double knotting because.
Not double
was a
knotting.
bitch
Okay,
to
double
do.
knotting is one thing. But bunny ears, I meant to say.
Oh yeah.
I do bunny ears because I was never good at Christmas bow.
See, I
I
couldn't
have
be
never
asked doing
Christmas
knots.
bow, but ultimately
so
I just
usually
Christmas bow with double knot.
see, I couldn't be asked doing knots. I usually just sew them.
I double
So,
knot
you
mine
see-
because if I don't double knot my shoelaces, they always come undone.
Yeah, they come off. They come undone. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's why I just sewed mine shut completely. It just becomes slip-on shoes.
Or you just
Folks
wear
don't have
Velcro. Or you just
shoelaces
give
on
up and
their
just use
shoes.
Velcro
As
straps.
opposed to wear.
I could have taken those out of the bombs, but whatever. It's faster as well. I hate the sound of Velcro so much. Really, I like the sound of Velcro.
I just got to go straight ahead here.
That's the sound of security. Do I?
Yeah.
Not the burned the furnace.
Oh yeah. I have to go to the furnace itself. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, the bid is almost over for this 3080, and it's only going for $700 higher than MSRP.
What's the price? Out of curiosity.
4 digits, probably. Alright, so we want
See
this
what's shipping.
spider ball track here. Just sort of rub your face against the center of it and just carefully nudge the analog stick a bit, and you should see yourself slowly go up. It's just something you got to feel to go
Yeah,
up.
because I'm shifting up right now. All
Oh,
right.
there you go. I'm starting. It's hard to describe. It's just something you've got to feel for. And then when you think you're high enough, you can just double jump and get to the top.
Oh, John, to answer your question, MSRP is $700, but with shipping, it is $15.90.
Right, I'm trying to think if I was doing this now myself. Ooh, nearly.
One second. Yeah, this is precise. All right, 1 second. Let me go a
It's
little
just something you
higher.
got to feel for.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little higher.
Generally, when I'm feeling it, it's sort of like towards 11, 10 o'clock, around 11 o'clock, Between 11 and 12 on the analog stick.
Hey Johnny, you should why never buy Velcro because it's a ripoff.
Okay, and then hey, you know what? I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
See, I hold up every once in a while, and it looks like I'm going down too. Is it just me just drifting downwards?
It might be just a drift, or it's an optical illusion because of the rapid move in their lines.
All right. Should I be holding forward when I'm jumping?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you shouldn't be going out. It's just like you hold the analog stick and you should very slowly just creep upwards.
Jade, what is that sentence? I'm scared.
The whole. So we're going. It looks like you're going down.
Then I'm going up. Yeah.
It's just
You're going up, Wolf. Man, looks like you're going nowhere.
Because we should be going.
Oh,
No,
there you
because
go.
we're definitely drifting upwards, but then sometimes we just go straight down.
Yeah, it's something you have to feel for. It's somewhat precise, but once you've got it, you've got it.
Yeah. Because what we're doing here is that we're trying to get to the very top of the spider ball track, and we can just morph into the hole.
You very nearly have the sweet spot then. It is towards the left side.
Yeah, once I find the sweet spot, then I can just do muscle memory and just hold it from there. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so it's like that lone little block.
Black
bit there
line,
on the
yeah.
right.
It's kind of like where the textures kind of wrap.
That's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Did they fix this in Trilogy? They fixed it in 1.2 and PAL.
Damn it.
So yes, it is.
Oh, easy come, easy go.
So that's what I say. If you're doing this first time or you haven't practiced enough, just save state once you're at the top of the thing. There we go. Here we go.
Yeah, because now I know the area. Like, I know I got something to aim for. All right, we're gonna try again. Yeah. Hey.
All right, we're in. Now we just continue like normal for now. So let's just pretend we got the spider ball and thermal visor.
Yeah.
Oh man, that Space Pirate Research Station. Whew, that took forever. Anyway, so let's start it.
Anyway. All right, so we don't have ice beams, so we can't go through this door.
No, we can go through the intended route from here, which is that way through the North Pole tunnel.
And there's a
think
chosen
there's a
thing
chosen
here.
Ball tunnel.
How are we visualizing Samus going out the wall? She just is exactly what it looks like. She's just rubbing her face against the wall and like.
If we had like the cameras in, don't you see like sparks coming off the chin of the helmet as she's climbing up?
It's like the one cutscene where Ridley just dragging Samus along the wall of Brawl.
It's just got a really inappropriate sound effect, like ding 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 ding. We'll have to backtrack for the.
Hey, Rob, thank you for the tier 1. 34 months. Beep boop. Hey, done. Hope all's going cool. Metroid Prime. Yeah, that's Metroid Prime. This is always a showtime.
That was silver today. Don't forget the free Chozo laws behind you.
What you said 3?
Chozo Wars.
It's like just on top of the half pipe. There's free law scans.
Oh, right. Scan by John. Oh wait, that missile expansion too. I didn't see that.
We need spider ball.
No, we don't. 50% of all logs.
Hey! Wow!
Halfway there already.
Wow.
Halfway there. Halfway there.
Yeah,
halfway there.
halfway there.
What's the matter? You're only halfway there.
Oh god.
That was a damn good crypt keeper.
No, that was.
I mean, that was Eggman from
Yeah,
Sonic
you
Heroes,
know
but
what?
you know
Yeah,
what?
yes.
Now, yeah, you know what?
Yes,
yeah, it's
sure.
Crypt Keeper now, sure. 2 Chaotix is taking missions from the fucking Crypt Keeper. I actually like that. That's better than canon.
Your next mission is taped under the phone.
All right, so for
Your
this
next
bit,
mission is
do you see the little nipple sticking out of the solar collectors?
Never say that again.
Metroid Chozo Wars.
The little nipples. Oh, hold on. I gotta fight the Chozo Ghost anyway, so.
Yeah. And so there's like little nipples
What's this
sticking out
about
of the
nipples?
like blue discs on the side.
enchilada?
When you're on, you can jump straight onto them and then up to the North Pole slot. Now these things are going to be a pain in the ass because we've only got charge shots and not super missiles. You'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Pretty
He said
good.
as we killed Richter Belmont.
You're pretty
So can you
good.
shoot them while they're invisible?
You're pretty good.
No, you cannot.
Apparently,
Yes, sir.
invisible makes them even just being invisible is enough to make them
okay,
intangible
I'll
to the
say-
planet.
I've heard of giving the finger, but this is ridiculous.
Dude, you got a fucking future gig.
They're going ghost, apparently.
No, he is not going ghost. He can go to
I'm
Hollywood.
glowing toast.
All right, so hold on. I'm gonna do the bowling ball as intended. But what nipple are you talking about?
So near the bomb slot in this room, there's like little solar collectors, and there's a little cylinder sticking out of them. So if you were to face that ice beam door, they're like to the right. So you need to jump on these platforms here, as high up as you can go, on the
As high as
side you're
I
on
can go?
now.
Okay. Oh, here.
And then-
okay.
And you should be able to see the pillars right behind you, on your right.
On my right side.
Yep.
Here. Oh,
Oh, closest to your wall. There you go. That's the one right next to the slot. All you gotta do now is just jump onto it, and then jump onto the morph ball slot, and you're in.
all right. So I'm aiming for this nipple,
Yep.
and I'm gonna
I'll
double
jump
jump up
right
to that thing. Okay.
Nipple.
The
All right.
nipple.
Parkour!
Hoi. Hoi.
Oh shit! I hit the ceiling. Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, I almost got it first try. So. Now I'm never gonna do it again.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, the defeatist spirit.
Yes.
Damn it! All right. Yeah. Now I'm not gonna get it.
Nah, it's up to the wall too much. I will teach everyone, Linky. Everyone.
No, it's too short.
And these aren't even the updated ones.
For the bit of time we have left, can Shade join?
Say what?
For the bit of time we have left, can Shade join?
What do you mean? Like
Shade
Shade went
voice
in
chat.
in the voice? Yeah, sure, whatever. I know Shade.
She can voice.
It's weird
chat
to
for the
ask.
First time in her life.
Exactly. That's...
God damn it! We're not moving until you can do it in your sleep.
Man, I remember for the longest time my laptop wouldn't let me join calls.
Why the laptop specifically?
It just wasn't good enough.
Well, that's why you gotta get pep talks.
I heard Pepsi talks.
Oh,
Penis
fuck.
Pepsi.
Who brought up penis Pepsi?
Me.
Why did you bring up penis Pepsi?
Penis Pepsi.
Haha, penis.
I don't need a
Haha,
reason.
Pepsi, you're banging my daughter.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, I'm on the nipple again.
Right, now you just gotta jump left slightly and then up to the bomb slot.
Remember,
I have to,
anything
like,
at this point is all in
aim-
your head.
Aim left, I guess.
Yeah, just
Yeah, you know, just keep
Okay,
it
there
full
we go.
focus and don't get in
There
your
we
head.
Full fisted.
and now the rest of this is just vanilla. Go get your early ice beam.
People are saying pepperoni pizza.
It's timed. Oh, you got the
So order up.
pepperoni pizza.
It's time to order a pepperoni pizza. Hello, is this Fratelli's Pizza?
Yeah. Oh, the sound was coming a little low.
Which one, the baby or?
It was just in general because
I didn't even hear the baby.
Yeah, the pepperoni clip came in low, and the baby clip was almost. I can barely hear it.
Ah, okay. I see how Discord works.
Damn, I kind of want to order a pepperoni pizza now.
Well, you can scan the nipple. Or actually,
will
no,
not.
it's a radiation collector.
I think it's such a an unnatural cut with the pepperoni pizza that Crisp in Discord cuts it out.
Really?
Now we can get functional bowling.
Using both hands. Does anybody bowl using both hands?
I tried that once. I managed to throw the ball into the opposite lane and get that person a strike.
Damn
I
it.
was livid.
I did that. I did that when I was very young.
Yeah, when I was really young, I used to use both hands.
When,
nowadays I just. Who died?
one of my fondest bowling memories was when I was really young. I went with a friend, and my friend's mom set up the bowling alley to have those little bumpers on the side so that you can't get a gutter ball.
Okay.
And then I managed to
Get a gutter
not
ball.
like-
That was impressive.
That's where I thought it was going.
I let go of the ball too late, and the ball dropped right on the bumper and knocked the bumper down permanently.
Oh
And
wow,
right next to me was Vladimir
I don't
Putin,
need your
who was
fucking
really
gutters.
pissed off at me for doing that to a bowling alley.
Vlad had nothing to do with this. Take it back.
I gotta skedaddle, so...
There she is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Johnson has joined the chat.
So...
All right, Pat. Well, thanks for your company. I appreciate it. I'm surprised you didn't when it got political.
Oh, we can get more political.
No, I don't want to. Not anymore. We've already we drained our we drained our political batteries, and they were already at half capacity because I go on Twitter every goddamn day of my life. So
Yeah.
Oh no.
I hover between
Oh, hey,
four different
Shade.
political
Hey, Shade.
forums. Believe you me, my shit.
It's a long
always
time.
Wisconsin.
Hello.
Shake,
Shade, you're too
and,
quiet. Talk
Shade, you're
loud.
coming in a little low
Oh.
on my end.
I'll just
Oh, okay.
crank you up a smidge.
Okay,
honey.
1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna put you up a little bit on my end.
Wants to give me $20.
No,
Do you have PayPal?
Yeah, remember I do now.
Yeah, you do, finally. Sonic, thank you for the tier 1 for 17 months. These messages are hard to do. Hello, I guess. I hope these games are pretty fun. Should I get should get into Metroid proper at some point? Yes, by all means, do.
You really should.
Cool. So
People
do you
really
wanna-
go into John's stream and be like, "Should I play Metroid?"
Didn't we have a conversation about this yesterday?
Looks
about
fun.
not
Anyway, I'm about to go live.
validating your game preferences?
Shade, because this is really the first time you're really here inside the voice chat for one of my streams. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Shades1602 or Shades1602. I do art.
Yeah.
Yeah! I know what that is!
Oh hey,
You went to school for it.
I don't want.
It's collecting dust as we speak! What up,
Hi, my name
gamers?
is Frogger, and I walk across the street.
Mega poggers.
Oh my God.
I remember
Anyway,
that
hold on,
thing.
wait, yeah. Where am I going now? Because I gotta get plasma beer, bro. Am I going back to Bagmore? Yeah.
We're gonna have to scan dash on a certain part of the spider ball track, which is gonna be really difficult.
So
Because
Shade,
you
how's your
can't
new
go
life?
God, it's weird.
That
It's been like-
sucks.
What?
Yeah, it's weird in a good way.
Should I go back? Should I go back this way?
You can if you want.
Okay, yeah.
It takes you to Talon Overworld, and you
Yeah.
get a free missile expansion.
Yeah, because this is the top entrance for the Frigate Orpheum, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Art Poggies.
Art Poggies.
God.
Oh, art. I remember that. I used to be average at best, and now I can't do it because my back's fucked. Damn it.
Damn.
Damn.
It do
Feels
be
bad.
like that.
It really do be like that sometimes.
Oh God. Oh, isn't there nothing here?
Art is one of those things where you actually need exercise because if one thing is like messed up, it's just like I can't do art today.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm glad I've done yoga as much as I have because that just has like a bunch of wrist exercises anyway.
All right, motherfucker,
Yeah.
you don't need to brag about
I'm
it.
just saying, it's like if you're gonna be doing art for an extended period of time, you gotta be doing your wrist exercises. Otherwise, you
No,
get
you're
carpal
right.
tunnel.
That's like
Otherwise
I
you get
know
tennis
I
elbow and
know
you
that
can't jerk
every
off
30
anymore.
minutes I should be like doing wrist stretches, but I don't.
I mean, I don't, and I use a keyboard and mouse, and I draw usually for like 14 to 16 hours a day.
You know, John,
That's-
you could always get that.
Why?
Why?
EDP spin
That's way too much.
sponsorship.
Oh, Sierra's been in freelance hell for a while. She wasn't so much pain. Hey, Sierra, how's it going? Sierra's also a phenomenal. Oh, okay. The game starting for a bit made me shit my pants for a second. Sierra's also phenomenal art. She also designed one of my thumbnail images a couple years ago.
Wow. Good
The
shit.
one that I
Art's
used in
really great.
2017, I want to say.
Oh, I
Time
think I
is
know
a
which one it
fucking
is.
construct.
I
don't
forgot
know
to scan the
which
Sky
one that was.
Pirate. Oh, well, there's plenty more later, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
There's
third
one
time
right
it's
there. You
awesome.
get it scanned.
Morphology, Space Pirate, status, kinda fucked.
Morphology.
Undead.
Tired.
Why don't you morphball me some bitches?
Bitches love morphballs. Wait, wrong reference.
Dude, look, Samus is morph balling.
That's kind of hot, bro. You think she's 69 herself with the ball?
Shut up, hater. I'm balling.
All these space pirates talking to themselves.
It's just what those two are chatting about in the background there near the phazon container. They see me balling. They morph in.
They think she's 69ing herself in the morph ball. No, you idiot. Morph ball's in the shape of a zero. That's the zero suit she's talking about.
I like the idea of one pirate asking, "Do you think she's 69ing in there?" And the other one just goes, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know what 69 is? Jesus Christ, you fucking loser. We gotta get
no
you
concept of reproduction.
Yeah, do space
I was
pirates
born
fuck?
in a fucking tube.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do space pirates fuck?
They have
They
to.
have no penis.
No, yeah, there's like they don't have genitals. Well, that's assuming aliens even have sex the same way as humans do, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, seriously,
They
you don't know
reproduce
that
by
Travis and Borg's allowed
Yeah,
to
yeah, these are very
birth
important
that
questions to get there. Wait, come back.
All right, let's see. All right, Google.
Here's a
don't
question
tell me
for
no.
you.
How do
Here-
space pirates reproduce?
They fuck. Now here's a real fun question for you. If an animal could talk English, would we give it the same rights or would we restrict them? Say a
Oh, I
wolf
don't know.
decides he wakes up one morning and says, I want to fuck a sheep. Can we stop her from fucking a sheep? Or do we discriminate against his rights?
Oh, no.
I don't think I have the credentials to talk about this.
Hey, I'm gonna tackle this elephant in the room right now because I hate when I get shit like this. Because you wanted to highlight this in a message. Chris was not here. As John deliberately ignored my comments. There are 420 people in this Twitch chat right now.
Or 15 for me.
And if I don't see your comments, it's not because I'm signaling you out personally. I don't know who the fuck you are, first off. And it's more like, you are not the only person in the room.
So read the room.
I know anxiety can be a bitch, and sometimes it feels like the streamer is ignoring you. But PSA, they're not. There's a
John,
lot of
go
people
back.
here.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people here, and it's like if you were the only other person in the room, yeah, sure, yeah, that's
Like,
that's
Go back.
even if
what.
even if he was
You're the
only
only person in the room, you
chat.
bail on him.
But
What?
Mom
What am I
said
doing?
I'm
What?
special.
What?
Magmol.
I like the detail of the raindrops on your gun.
Oh, god damn it. Don't waste my time. I have to do that. Only I could do that.
What?
We're going to Magmore, right? So
Yep.
I think there's a shortcut from over here, yeah. We can just,
I mean, it's a good thing we took this way because it's right next to the elevator once we're down.
Yeah, no, it's just a nice little detail for a game like this.
I can't.
They didn't have to
find-
do that, but they did.
I think it's missing in the Wii version.
the particle
It's-
effects for the cannon are missing in the Wii version. Because one of my favorite effects, actually, is the ice beam. If you charge it up, your gun freezes over.
Oh.
That is not in the Wii version. It has something to do. Well, we talked about this in the Metroid United stream. Because we had some guy here that does a lot of stuff behind the scenes too. It has something to do with this game's bounding box experiment. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, the bounding box is how you do real-time 3D effects.
Right.
So anytime this arm cannon is done to switch transitions, it does a bounding box effect where it does the whole holographic thing.
Right.
And then it then draws over that, and then it swaps the arm model.
Okay, so like it's a visual effect that's easy to replicate given the limitations of like the HUD. But given that the cannon is all over the place in the Wii version, I think it was harder to replicate.
Yeah, it would have probably been a bit more broken with the slightly different FOV and more rapid motions of the arm cannon, if I had to guess. Because the dude who joined us in Metroid United, he's painstakingly reverse engineering Prime 1.
We're still.
I mean, he's been doing it for 6+ years.
Jesus Christ.
This shit takes a long time.
Kira Queen, in this game, you can see Samus's arm with the X-ray visor, and she even does different hand motions when she's switching beams. Like the hand motions that you see, the hand symbols you see on the beams right there are these symbols that she replicates when she's switching the beams. So yeah, when she's in Ice Beam as she's right now, she's rocking the metal horns. And then when she's doing the wave beam, her hand is waving in a way. And for power beam, it's kind of like it's almost Vulcan, not really.
It's like opposite Vulcan.
Yeah, inverted Vulcan, I guess.
So we need to head into Twin Fires, which is that little stubby bit there that you've not explored past yet. So
Oh, Twin Fire. Okay. Oh boy.
Alright, so this is where it's going to get tricky, but get through this, the rest of it will be smooth sailing.
Okay, so what am
So
I
you-
doing?
You've got to hold the left wall and follow it around.
The left
So you gotta
wall
jump-
here?
You've got to jump up on the left wall, where the spider ball track starts. But you got to do it slightly higher up.
So there's like there's something I can stand on here. Oh yeah, look.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
standing
like
on
a little bit of collision.
it. Yeah, I'm standing on it right
So
now.
you need to follow it around that bend as best you can. You might have to jump over to it. There's a tiny bit of collision there on that bend to your left. Once you're there, you then need to turn around, look up at the spider rail, and then you've got to immediately scan dash off the scan there, and that should ping you towards the door.
You're asking for a lot.
What am I scan dashing from?
The spider ball track that's above you. So we've got to now jump left towards that bend. Because the wall doesn't go straight there, it sort of does like a U section, and then it continues down around the bend to the right.
I'm trying to see if I can get a good through. We're only gonna do a certain amount of times because I only have so much health. So
Also,
Almost.
I'm lazy.
I mean, if worst case, we can just do this the easy way and just come backwards once we've go through the research center at least once. Because at least we can get early gravity suit.
I'm trying to see what bend you're talking about. Like around here where it dips.
Yeah, that left one.
Lower.
Yep, that little dip to your left. That one you've got dead aim on.
Right here. Okay, yeah. All right.
Oh, you got it. Nice. You can save state here if you want. I would recommend it.
Yeah. You know what? Why not? Because we're already playing on an illegal dolphin. How do I save state?
That's a
shift
good
that one.
key.
Already playing on illegal.
That's a good key.
Save to slot 1. Okay.
So it should.
All right.
So now you need to look up with the scan visor and look towards the right. You should see the scan for the spider rail.
Yeah.
So it's not that one you're looking at straight ahead, it's the one to the right of it. It'd be great if we could use that one, but we can't.
How far
So
can I go left? Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's coming a bit closer. You should be able to do fine from there. So now that you've gone left enough, try looking right. You should be able to find the right scan.
This scan right here.
Yep, that's the one you got to scan dash of. And because you've already scanned it, that window is tight. You would pretty much have to hold L, scan and then mash B at the
and
same
mash
time.
B at the same time. Yeah.
What happened?
Who died?
Who dropped?
Who died?
Shit.
Ooh!
All right. So.
Such a lust for revenge.
Because the angle you're at looks perfect for doing this. We just got to get the dash.
Oh, how the fuck did I do that? All right. Let me try that again.
Doink, Snake! It's a mantis!
We're not trying to ghetto jump, we're trying to scan dash through this room.
See, I wasn't trying to go for Shaggy, and then I look in chat, and people are like, Zoinks Trav, and I'm like, oh, I guess I did kind of do Shaggy.
I don't know what slot you did it in. It might be F1 or F2. It's whatever slot you say.
Yeah, actually, yeah, let me look at the shortcut key for that now, so I don't have to keep doing that. Load state from. Oh no, I just load state from slot 1. I'm not sure if that's F1 or F2 or something like that.
Just give me a T-boop.
Removes the torture mask off of him. Huey!
Yeah.
Emulation, save states to slot 1. Let me just have a look at the hotkeys.
Yeah, Snake! And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for your annoying ocelots.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you're annoying cucks.
Space. Okay, no, we definitely. I think it is just F1 and F2. So it's like
I
F1 is
kinda
slot
did
1,
Shaggy,
F2 is
not
slot
many
2.
people can make this claim.
Yeah, this is really tricky to do since I already scanned it.
It's why I typically don't scan the spider ball track.
Yeah,
'cause
'cause I
then
didn't think I was gonna do this. That's why.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's almost framed fucking
Well,
perfect,
I'm asking
dude.
its
Yeah.
liquids are.
Hold on, I think I might have a feel for it. Let me try this again. Let me just think and make sure.
Oh.
Yeah, because I did successfully scan dash the first time. Like, just doing one motion after the other.
So close. You've almost got this.
Skin dash.
This is what watching speedrunners is like doing a new route.
I mean, so it is.
I feel it, and there's no other collision I can stand on the mountains at all.
Nah, that's the only bit you've got, really.
Damn.
I'm not sure
Only
how...
we could see it.
I mean, we could enable wireframe mode, but that might give people some eye ache.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that.
Because the lava's especially gonna look weird with it.
Yeah, I was able to scan dash there, but it's so fucking precise.
Listen, if we can't get it here, no biggie. We'll just go through the research center, and we can just come backwards.
Wire scans counted towards completion. How else are you gonna learn the story in this game?
God damn it. I mean, it's true.
You didn't have to say it though.
It's the story of the stream so far.
Yeah.
God, there's a part of me that feels
No,
like
there's merits to using the environment to tell the story, and I like that.
I like it when the environment tells me, hey, fuck off.
Go away.
I mean, is that not the North and South Poles in a nutshell? Or any desert?
Is that not south of America?
It's very far south of America. It's so far, in fact, you could
No, different. Okay, motherfucker.
Hold on, actually, I'm a little curious about this. I know it's not possible, but still, I just like I have a curiosity that needs to be satiated. So,
Who am I?
I'm on wireframe mode.
What am I?
okay, yeah, not very far at all. I think I'm at the very tip of this edge that I'm allowed to stand on.
Yeah, so
I'm on the edge.
the only way you could get through this room right now would be to do a really well-timed bomb jump in the lava.
It's like, god damn it, I feel like I can make that. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like I can make that.
My brain is saying that you can do this.
You can do it.
It's like we're at the absolute edge of just getting over that plateau.
Yeah, just getting over that point. I was like, I feel like with a proper L jump, I can do it. Like, there's no other geometry that I can stand on.
The
Wait, are you trying to zoom off of it?
The idea is we scan dash off that little bit of collision we're going on, and then that just chucks us over onto there. We're not supposed to get there for a while.
Yeah.
But it's like, we get there now.
The issue is that because I scanned the spider ball track already, the prompt shows up instantly, almost instantly.
Because normally if you get it instantly, I usually just save at the ship before I attempt this, and if it fails and it gets the full scan, I just reset.
Because if I can just get one scan dash, then that should be enough. The problem is that I can't get the timing down at all.
If we can't do it, we can just go for backup, which is just take the long way around through things on it.
See, without doing the scan dash, I can't get there. I don't have enough horizontal distance. The problem is that I feel my angle could be better too.
It's just
You can't like ricochet off.
Yeah, it's almost frame by frame because
I mean, we could put this into frame by frame.
I don't know.
Do it.
It's too bad you couldn't generate lag.
Smash Brothers.
Generate lag, you say? Hey, let's run Crisis.
Experiment, no.
That should lag it out, right?
you blow on Dolphin Emulator just right, you'll start.
What about-
the
can
game
I-
will start thinking.
Could I buffer it?
Pause buffering? Maybe.
No, I mean like, so I'm holding the L trigger here now, right? And I'm locked onto it.
I mean, like buffer the input itself.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Hey, how's it going, dude?
I mean, if you can do that, you're pretty close to what you can do at Sonic 06 to skip a lot of time.
Oh,
There we go.
just buffering.
Yes, you pause buffer for a mission select menu.
How's the prime on?
Because that's what Sonic 06 needs, more buffering time.
Well, in terms of progress, we're about a third of the way through. In terms of scan progress, we're already past the halfway point.
Oh shit. Oh, thought I died.
My God. So here's the thing. Even when I do get a scan dash on, I have to let go of the damn analog stick.
It might just be easier to go back to all then.
Yeah. We'll give it a couple more times though, because I got a good feeling, but it's also like,
Now, this can be done. I've done it this way before with this setup, but it's not fun.
Channel your inner Lucio, John.
say Lucio?
Yeah, Lucio.
Oh, the overcrotch guy.
Oh man! All right, we're just gonna go back around because I do have to get going soon.
Yeah, you've got what? Let's say 20 minutes before you need to start going.
Yeah, even like I got to log in earlier, so.
At least you can say you tried it.
Yeah, I can at least try because like once it's like I gotta do, I fucked me by scanning the spider ball track already. If I didn't do that, then it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, you probably would have gotten that first go.
Yeah, well, not first go. I don't give myself that much credit, but where's the closest save room? Can I just go up this elevator? I guess.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Closest one now would be the ship.
Yeah.
Fish and mailed.
I heard that it's
Amy.
fish and mail.
That yeah.
Yeah, just open an envelope. Someone put a fucking fish in here.
Oh God, who does that? Who sends people salmon with chainmail?
I don't know who cooks salmon in a dishwasher.
I thought it was lasagna.
Either way.
Yeah, either way, it's just weird. It's fun to stay at the Y.
You violated the DMCA.
Time to get sued by the DMCA.
Freeze. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had my gun set to stun.
You know, for freezing, it didn't half look like you just incinerated it. That might just be me. I don't know.
Well, ice is just the absence of heat.
Okay, you're right.
I mean, I wish there was an absence of heat right here, right now. Yeah, friggin' 30 degrees Celsius in here. God,
Technically, cold doesn't exist.
Global warming moment.
It's like Iceman realizing his power isn't to, turn into ice, it's to remove the heat from things. So he just has temperature control powers.
Which you think might sound useless until you realize, oh wait. If I
Alright,
can
so
change temperatures, I can change a person's body. Well, I could literally just cause them to die from hypothermia.
we're stopping session 1 for Metroid Prime here, because I do have to get going. And
I've had enough of your hypothermia talk.
so next time we're gonna head to the Space Pirate hideout, because we can go there now. And we got Ice Beam early, so there are other things we could do as well, but we're gonna keep it on the railroaded path for now. As Samus fucking finangles their gun. Maybe we should start.
So the only thing we
things on
could do
speed dial.
now sequence next time would be go through the Space Pirate research, take the back door to save all the backtracking, go get gravity suits immediately. And that would be recommended to do because there is a funny thing that can happen if you get gravity suit before Spider-Ball.
Like a haha funny or oh shit, turn the game off sort of
It's
funny?
more of a funny. It's a funny thing because the game doesn't expect you to have not have the Spider-Ball at that point. So instead of having a purple morph ball, it's just the default one.
Oh, okay. Like a little visual snafu.
It's just like, hi, I'm Varia, pop out.
Yeah.
No, gravity.
No, it's just gravity suit now. All right. We need raid hashtags. I was recommending Fishwasher because I do like that.
Yeah, Fishwasher.
Let's raid a small channel playing Metroid. We did something for Xbox last time, so let's find a rando.
I've got no one on anyway, so.
So let me see.
Weapon to surpass Game Gear.
That's Zosie's not small. Zosie's definitely not small.
Fishing mailed, although since we're playing Metroid, shouldn't it be Fusion mailed?
All right, motherfucker.
So I'll get my codes.
Damn.
You know what? Speedrunner. Let's raid Behemoth or something. I just almost copy pasted Behemoth's name in the chat without using raid or whatever. It's just Behemoth 87.
That's how you do.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It is what it do.
We'll fix it in where we can.
Yeah. All right, hashtag Fishwasher. All right, guys. I will see you guys. The next subnight is Friday because I got something going on tomorrow that I will elaborate on later when I'm allowed to. So that's what's going on, and Friday will be the art stream, and I'll be giving away some prizes via raffling. So that should be pretty fun. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. Stay safe, please.
No.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, please.